yɛde game no mu no ni nyina mu no ayo asomsam se Ghana ye lusu ba elongo a me no akasa de dodo na no ebo players na bazo se mo anya konyampo anya train dodo na nanso results a yɛde mode eba no enye bad yentie kasi mengo ana so mu decide se militarize na yo mu tactics a omode eba no se de be ya e game no enye ba ko ye ba still obetima kase na omo strong.
We are expecting higher performance from them, but we neutralize all their tactics that they've been using. We want their clips, so we neutralize that team. We block the way they play free flowing, and to the wings they cross, we pace, we block all. So you say today they couldn't do whatever. The goal they scored was a gifted goal. Midfielder made a mistake and they robbed him of the ball. So I think it was a good game. But Papana is a very strong team, very strong team. So I'm sure they are one of the contenders of the AFCON. So the way they play, they're one of the contenders of AFCON. So I think they can do better at the AFCON.
Yentie Hugo Bruce and the air to ga send them rantia no amuram Nations Cup was yesterday FTS here e Morocco no obetuma kasa boys no aye ready na and kwasem na players no obi apeso given 100%.
I'm not worried about that. I'm sure that the boys will be ready for next week against Angola. But it's nearly every time the last game before the big tournament. Yes, the big tournament is there, and the players don't know really what they have to do to go for 100% or to be a little bit careful. And that happens, I think, today in the team. So Thursday there are again 3 players with us. Foster, Chitole, and then Campbell, and then we are complete, and then we can really start preparing the game against Angola, and I'm sure we will be ready for them.
Na kasama for the Ghana Football Association Henry Asandi Chum na di air to just asen ko fogu so e kekaze na ran man fa blaster pop anko and was na blaster for na kasa no yen na se de enim no South Africa phone po no mu ya we say omunya main team no.
South Africa wanted to play Ghana, and it's interesting. Obviously, they knew that the A team will not be available because once we didn't qualify for the AFCON, it makes it difficult to get our players for such an international friendly. The game is not in the international window, so it makes things quite difficult. So they approached us that they wanted a game as a send-off or a farewell match for Bafana, who will be traveling to Morocco, I think, on Thursday. So we were fortunate that at the time the request came in, we had been to camp on 2 occasions. Kasim Mingo had been to camp with different batches of players as we decided to advance our course very early ahead of the CHAN qualifiers, so that by the time we get into the zonal system for the qualifiers, we already have a standing team. So once the request came in, we decided to take it and make the Black Galaxies available. We confirmed our participation. We know it will help us. It is not the A team, but it will do us a great service if they go there and get that exposure. And
Former Youth and Sports Minister ni Lamte Van der Poel and Semienu Adia to Jamubako also no di obenya personally nanka Otuado Yamana Konya Manatana na Obedjuma de Magana.
Many people because it is too late to want to change a coach at this time. But the bench, is strong. We hear experienced people be a metal bench, Now, my advice you as we go, I'll my advice you. This is a coach. What we used to know all this one, you do qualify, you Utu as the son. What's the son of a person, but nothing will be your place, or be more to the most keep him, but get a much more experienced coach or better than a chair. And yet, we are our host to say, but we can have a very good experience or something like a consultant. Because every tournament, countries like Akase, they get experienced people who will be at the background, always be studying the opponents and then be advising on the technical distance to use in order to encounter them. Sure, in Brazil, one of the things that Brazil forces them down because there are coaches who are tournament coaches and there are coaches who are, because you see, you have time to prepare and you have team over a period. Tournament, you must always be thinking on your feet because one time a day.
Yanko Yanim, now a man suha was it who gonna form your son? Oh, you watch her. Every must say, power qualifiers and one ma. You know, we me and friend was so there beside any dear. Yediba, Nadia Bebois.
qualifying series in Ghana, they used to over 100 players. And then from 100 in your boy. And before the World Cup, players so boy you qualify. Be from the cut down. Be come pra. This is be shame. It's man can say oh no more qualifying series. No, look. Let me be frank with you. Between Inaki Williams and Dinketia, I will take a Dinketia.
Yanko yanim na House of Folk. And I pray the Damanimi Emfa, mean prophet of doom, but Emfa, Mamma Fanko, Emfa. I do somebody cardi coin almost say, still now we are talking about payment plan. Coaching was this at the museum in Yamano, a discount going. To a new interest, yet the FIFA can see Kanamuntuan boom and Famano, Taboni Bay, not January, a being Reyes and Sunday, much more sunny players, and I pay. Yeah, that's sorry, I don't know. House of Folk, GDS, or money handing management in Asia said the Baya. Ometumi anya akonya na sikana FIFA show mo so muntu ama ntua tabona da mo so no ama mo payment plan said the bay on ben kakra no mo so ama kwan ama ometumi asane players ni nyina mo no didi dramani e bad pressure ni go mo so masa kwan bia so mo dem na mon class ade ni fro said the bay January medical ka chem so manim honyunu o se menya players ni bi e de hye na enyema etumi ekonkan meti sa Asantia from the meeting between IMC men kana sa na che Dr. Chei etumi abaso na metumi abreki dia mamo se makacho se Razak Simpson dia ne dia Asantia be pa ho da ho minim dia baba bom se emaso san Asanti defenders ne beko nti obaba na Prince Badu men come on che se no so aye 95% done. Prince Badu of Nations FC 95% done. Say the aka Emmanuel ano the 3 players are now Santiani Diachre our nations ano pay ni nkomo no na mede ama wo no na huebe enu January muni ye na che say Asante confirm Newton say the way video analyst na ka cho say omunya confirm ni nyina no wona nam tashla boy dwuma kada nti ye shafe fofo na se a omunya ne betena se na bibia nso atumi aye kama asemi gusu tio sa samba ene kamara kotoko team so mko pebre omo no omo se masa we are not happy safe yempe nti de ebe ya ne se ye betena na Asante se mo adwembo ne abamutirim mo betomum nti montena January de mo nwie na mo nkone nkofo nya yen sa sa na mo pe yen ya petim abam se mo mpe ya ye de ebe ya bia renew so a mo renew adwembo ne na mo de baaye nti te samba ene kamara nko January dia that is a June omuwie ya pe no mada Asante as free o makoje sika bia beba egombotom eho de no de matumi akote eno no na pitamidu de ne de ebefa na akwagetu aska we ba wa komna obeye na ntese na se dia na akwane ne 6 months na Asante su kono mate so wo ya wo ba ya Asante na wo di judi nsei sani ba se 1 year bi kura ma ya na gina kontu ho a 6 months de kwan enti anoka ho na Asante de o ma prepare da ho na mom supporter kase bi pa ese bra di Asante no wadi nkomo no we yanka ho wutimi tetere ma Asante a 1 billion di diskano beje kokodi ni kwa kraketo are beye den nti asa kwa na dwen yasesa anoka bezesa bia beye 1 year pe na kwa no benya eti ama Asante na enyema etumi akoyie enura na ayiwanimsam se masa wenu ya na ose obia nyobia MTNFA Cup run of 32 na de tene se enura hwe draw no a katifoni bia hyehia obi so anya de for Tamale City ebe crash Kerala United eno ene ne enura perna etu eba ye yenya RTU Yape FC Asante Kotoko Meruamfi omuni Kinfesa ena run of 32 MTNFA Cup no ombetumi apo Nations FC ene Asante Gold we no ayofo na okay enti Asante Gold ni Nations ene babo also ye benya Brekum Chelsea ene Young Apostles ni nyina no ye
Seriously. Do you know what I'm saying? Pep Guardiola can't hear their man. That's how they started. And then, you don't pay me. Now, I'm so I'm pay Magay.
Yeah.
Okay. Nanka ye pubi ope Magay pa se kenye city o.
David.
Ke won krofo a mu hia Magay pa. Ba bia wo de asem no koto ani me be ka se ma obi sama. Tie ma obi. Sanity. Nti Eric Money as good for no omo ye adwuma.
Yeah.
People should watch out for them.
Oh, of course. I'm a captain.
Alaji na ye general manager wanamba. Ana Alaji ye den. Unu Alaji.
I want them.
Oh, okay. Alaji ya mami hu na ye den. Alaji is ana operations ana uni mo board for no. There are doctors from Confano Chene and there. And then I'm
player captain.
Okay.
Because I know about one solo team no.
Aye.
That's if you are
I'm not German solo team now and then more copy.
You know. Players be 5-6 or
Kumama Musi due to win the African Cup of Nations. Cup of Nations next Saturday.
21st.
This Sunday.
Yeah.
Sunday so a special day because Madame Fubia Minko ni fie da sem mesra no.
Alezwa ki chao.
Alezwa.
Oh, Michelle.
David. Madame Fusim mesra no.
Na Charles.
Na sa fie na me ko no. Me prepare akopa. Gwa me da ho.
Sunday say.
Aha me da ho mi.
Sunday say me kwa kujina na bismi hu ka.
Ya mi fio na beba adwuma adwuma.
Kwa kujina wa hwese me hu ka.
Ewo Sunday 21st yes at Afcon go on Mary. First match when?
Honestly you will space.
First match when?
Me the time in the baby.
Ghana 20 Afcon ni mo baba.
Ghana no.
Yeah, but African Cup of Nations.
We need interest.
Oh. Okay, so Omar Mamu say Egypt will win. Morocco ben there. Hey, akwandi ni alcohol na. Morocco ban alcohol. From stadiums at AFCON 2025 in respect of local custom and law. Also, no laser pointers allowed. Enzo Maresca senti we kwa de yenko bintu de enye asem. Ghana from the kode. So mon also sa. I haven't spoken to the owners as I said yesterday. I started to prepare for Cardiff the day after Everton. I didn't speak with anyone. What is happening? Chelsea ne Maresca and Sensem ne.
Onye okay Morocco ne Comoros opening match.
Okay, what a game.
Sunday.
Hey, Enzo Maresca, what Nasem ne say?
But on say Oko 4 matches without a win after beating Barcelona. Oko 4 matches without a win.
Na say Arsenal do no dey
report ne chese.
Mo na baso so de ni pattern.
Oh.
Any Arsenal bodro. Na bia no go calculate account.
Ni na account.
No.
I'm foreign. Ni na account I'm foreign.
Obi bi asifo ni na ball na baso Arsenal.
Say wa Barcelona dia wait match Arsenal. Nti ni o say
me say onya na red card and then dem hu di ntia na boafun mo nyina mo jeje na so say wa hold Arsenal and then mo ka check say 4 matches. Okay. And
officer when you the support from the board, when you support from the owners.
Yes.
You see a call press conference and all say, players in the nipa.
The team Hansi Flick, we wanted to give Ter Stegen to show that he's back. He's a captain and he's been here for 12 years. Xabi Alonso nekasaya nami boss said the Xabi who arrived in June isn't the same as the one now. In essence, yes, but I've learned things. I've had to adjust aspects of myself and there's ongoing development. Okay, Ruben Amorim has £200 million available to spend on defense. Sure? According to ESPN, it is possible they could start buying this next January, but the most likely scenario is for them to start spending by summer. Okay. Say a gay as a gay, so almost player an interest.
Play for Manchester.
But some say every player will want to play for Manchester.
That's
okay.
If it's a
Manchester City generated 95.2 million from player sales during that season. Man City have confirmed the third highest figure in the club's history. Crystal Palace, Oliver Glasser will not renew his contract. Yes. according to sources. Palace have now set their sights on Jose Bordalas, Getafe's manager, and will offer him a project he desires. Roberto Carlos and Marken Ronaldinho was the hardest job in football. 1 second he's behind him, the next second he's scoring a goal. Okay, ABC should be the good Ronaldinho,
of course.
If we are saying the achievements, laurels and silverware, and determine what. So that's it. But former Minister for Sports, Ni Lante Vanderpoel, has shown his support behind Otuado, insisting the Black Stars coach should be maintained, saying it's too late to consider a change at this stage. We know, say, Sana Ebeye Hendy. According to him, stability is crucial for the national team. He has stressed that Otuado must be supported with a stronger and more experienced technical team. Okay. Meanwhile, Nilante has stated that selection into the Black Stars squad for the World Cup should not be based solely on players who featured during the qualifiers, stressing the need for merit and current form. Sana we are baby you be there. We gonna free you be and say you are selecting the best players available to go. Of course, GFP president say why about ho. Amra ye kunto kwano a wen fi in there ye mabim. To some extent you agree with him. Somebody who flatly told themselves koko and there umma. But there are people who couldn't come because of reasons. There's opportunity banon beboa. Me was obviously say England inti kayemfa Otsinodo eni nketia mu nka ho.
But was me there your World Cup winner Otsinodo eni di nketia nko bia be mo pa.
But omo nko bi mama nka nje omo they will not call them and never two team. Oma kan sisudua.
Some
say wa am bi omo mfrɛ. What special power? Okay. So legal reps of Rennie Heading have indicated they will reject any attempt by Hazovo to settle the FIFA ruling through installment payment, insisting on full payment. Okay. Kotoko expressing interest in Swedro Blast and Black Galaxy striker Rudolph Mensah as they look to strengthen the attacking options in a newly open transfer window. And Prince Bedu, our nations, agree personal terms with Asante Kotoko.
Oh yes, on card is at you.
Sir,
Uti and up in card the last time I say recruitment team no check. And
Prince
boy we
Galaxy Nibi.
Derby.
Now Oboze.
Oh yeah, number 6 DM.
Okay.
DM.
All right, 9:53 is the time.
About 9:50. 10 a.m. when Nana Pen Kabishane.
Maya.
10 p.m.
Maya.
Prince.
No, Oyeden, Ofihin, Oyeden,
Oyeden.
Wabo Nations in the same.
I think the first year.
The last season, and more say in the league.
It was good. It was good.
He had an excellent season in the league.
Yeah, it was.
Now, no man compare league in the
So, options in that also.
So it's just on the pecking order.
Yeah.
Now uni animu.
No uni animu.
Omo mu animu ba anye.
Adabo ba ni pra.
Yengoi. Aba. Edino.
Recruitment to Mr. Omo.
Edino. Yeah, Prince Bedu. The Ubu say, yeah, I wish the guy all the best as sanity. But I was say, your bully grab what is in Zema for Prince Bedu.
I think he will deliver.
All right.
All right. Could you set Jan in China? But that just say I know pay. You attack them or no? You attack them or could you?
Says so. Them TNFA Cup, no, your original one.
Was any prank a cojuka Galaxy?
Your original, but my and no pay my mama. Numbers I'm a chair, the chairman for Ashanti region, MTNFA Cup, no, a year. Camarade. Okay.
Say,
and India.
I'm born the room. I'm a community number on the room. So I'm a mechanism. And
sir,
I was who had the Asamic doing.
Oh, there be a Yanasa. A Ghana and you.
Was in Kenya and some.
You see Ghana on tea. Baba. Ghana. Any yes, eya mamu ni nipa ba ko ni mienu bi achi mamu bumfu 955 ye de ko kanjere na drinking water ye no munsuo
and one
di bronya yi aha partners and pairs unse baso partners and pairs baso Saturday
ya na baso
na partners and pairs baso okay na partners why register up down sir
me na
aye only ade abeba partners and pairs
we will be there
and ye na page down sir e wa adwo ade no so
da me adwo wi ma bona mane okuko me
okay Samuel Baba partners and pairs wo de so ngwa na abeba wo de e oni obi an
onko dimada anwom
956 baba yenko kanje na ade benko I go kan go for us on be count dia okay
I was the only I mean and say everything 80 and pay your most special good morning BM na yamwa kwaba Oyerepa 100.7 FM live on Oyerepa TV meraso ye konfum kroso na ensemwa edi adentete na epumfumpa ene anopay ye dinina atu onim ene anopay dosun pa je disefata se ohwe na otie ena yede esumo ene anopay yama yanatwefoni na tiefoni na afinsia pa yesasem at the official update from 2025 AFCON. Where are official update? Mono dear to justice here. Our AFCON and I made Emma Wom over 1 million ticket and a boss player. Here to say Amato Morocco promo. Over 1 million ticket already being sold for the AFCON 2025. That is Cup of Nations in Morocco. A single on match excitement. A big fans last year Eba Emra woman Comoros album opening game. Na great initiative for our say Oko Morocco Mamwa. Your first Makobi under forum announce establish fan zones you can fan zones in tournament oben say ya mounted giant screens miaye and your honum bi o be ko tonsa kakra o doko ho aduane wo ho samye man nyina e wo ho a wo mu chem say this time e wo airport ho and amo eye sa fan zones rom omo mutu kwan ombenya kwan ahwe AFCON matches ne bi and afei ombe dunso a ombenya AFCON matches ne bi etime ahwem our fan zones our airport and eye defi Morocco eba ene anopay Morocco ha Mirror Studios so na mebusa kremoni minua bi say say ensanom asiente wasem and on say hwe enra ya na ye ban sa alcohol party ensambie masa stadium ho ntimi mfa nsam ko wura ho yampene ma mfa nsam enkonko wura ho adan am say respect of local custom and law ewo Morocco nti nyade say ombebusom eno aye reporter eno everyone etodwa enano pay yanko Cameroon nano ena yete say McBrice empenform apamono no akokwe interview bia o chem say ono de obian kanche no say wa fire no na ono McBrice oka say oguso otwen say enkobenya ne ticket na for obobo no hom abefa the indomitable Lions of Cameroon akopiemum ewo AFCON 2025 eno aye McBrice the financier yem etodwa ene anopay oma mamush aye player emma Egypt national team no siakan emma Manchester City na odi atodwa ose Egypt ebe win African Cup of Nations of course almost squad to win it the likes of Mohamed Salamon afe onu mamush na other players no aye ready for the African Cup of Nations 2025 Morocco. John Terry me friend JT for short, John Terry for long. Na John Terry na miss a penalty obekaya 2008 and a misses a penalty na a UEFA Champions League boss player John Terry said na abosena amutasrum on the 25th floor of the Moscow hotel sa hotel na almost kono then on tasuna 25th floor na osidu baby no dream say enka unya humfra bosan so kra emeto fam ahanti Oyerepa TV John Terry enonom 2008 na Champions League no to penalty ekone o say okofienom okodwe hwa duba bi kra no ofise enka minya me humfra bosan so emeto fam mu me captain amband bombe me sha penalty ya Champions League no ma to penalty na claim and in SMP na eba ya yere ema anopay na Dia El Said onom Egypt ex assistant coach na ose Mohamed Salah issues with Liverpool no or come Liverpool for them at say 99% of Egypt supporters in at Mohamed Salah Gala team woman denom into say I'm supporting on our car I'm be to say Dia Salah I am at the Amam Egypt national team na future in say the African Cup of Nations at the Ama Egypt minum and we are somewhere o come Dia El Said ex assistant coach Imam Egypt oti atukan Paris Saint-Germain Intercontinental Cup final onim say amane Flamingo and able preparations ekoso enti enram after say court order Paris Saint-Germain say omuntua sika puduom Emma Kylian Mbappe no mutreni for the Intercontinental Cup meeting with Flamingo video no and a just screen so ultra be and I don't pay and yadnina and now on Oyerepa TV on Oyerepa 100.7 FM Oyerepa Efinyamem showing live and socials no so Oyerepa Radio Oyerepa TV Ghana Oyerepa Radio Oyerepa TV Ghana now New England na when Rooney say no Kanye ano when Rooney de enka naniba jepa sa Arsenal the 2025-2026 English Premier League trophy afi or sister I'm your favorite to win the Premier League or say no Kanye it's going to be interesting on Jinti say Manchester City our the squad the strength to surpass Arsenal and win the English Premier League afi and the most player where Rooney is afi Mumba James the English Premier League and you let us if you are to and let am play now Pep Guardiola a confirm sir and Brentford and no bomb our EFL Cup with fixed schedules near Jadem any festive matches in team or best some kakra or man Kojanum and so on your bonubim at me abba you don't some to an and now play Pep Guardiola abusiam I mean front to drum sa opportunity kase and no say ewo at the Emma player bi hawa bagere hono obenya bia bom ono ni team nen kakra ogusuam o sesem and tisa said the other day trebo no and tisa the other say Real Madrid to asukoko Champions League nebom and kakra he will get there or say onim say game no a bit difficult against Brentford in gamer album quarter finals on me Brentford and I boy Pep Guardiola and Sama or the 2 gram now for your 2 some at the FO and pay my high sense as yeah when we said 2025 high sense Bonya don't come promo na Debia Meka Mese Ota to papa preko high sense don't high sense say o mamunyina mafisia pa Afe or signed to my name, sir, on the 18th day of December to 8 January 2026. Abusiam of the 3 whole weeks and the biggest deals in Ghana. When I full of fool and our son Oko now Kotonina our high sense as I am whom say AC and Opa high sense Afe Ope Fred Papa, Messiburo Yai, Mumford the Nema be Goofem, Mumford the Nema be Goofrejim, that's why I say Kate Africa Joe, me Fred you cradie, many 7 Yunia Jaja, that be Ope Smart TV and Auto F Fly and I'll pay chichichi, a cocoa namonia Jajina, Nina, a high sense, red don't come promonum, and my binti Fred, and 0302 550000 not from not Femina. Akoye at the Manchester City. Gemini Sam ama generate 95.2 million pounds from player sales and year 2024-2025 players wɔn to wɔn nko a sika ɔmanya 95.2 million pounds na revenue diversification abusuanfo ɔmo sources remaining also 694.1 million pounds and sika abusiam nina ede Emma Manchester City ntiwote sa Mark Gehi Manchester City draye sa abefonom amana be yadwuma ede amatim na ayana obiom sources no sika free no and also a factor yentia Pep Guardiola ahead of Brentford game and to Jano.
We want a step to get semi-finals, I think. So at home against Brentford, I don't know how difficult they are, but for obvious reasons we have seen it this season. But yeah, we're going to play to do it. The previous seasons we were sometimes at the beginning with the face tough teams, Newcastle and Tottenham away, but we performed really well. And the other ones we had a lot of injuries. So when I have injuries, the be fit for the Premier League or other competitions is more important than that competition. We'll see. I didn't reflect. I was so focused on Madrid and Crystal Palace. Now we have less recovery, 3 days, not 4. Of course, the players didn't play recently, going to play, but we have to play some players and the academy as well, so we will see. Jeremy's out, me out, John out, Roddy out, the rest I think will be ready. I don't know, 2-3 weeks.
Now, Maminko Liverpool, away. I feel be a Liverpool for a year. Plus, no court children hospital. Now, Omani and Kodanti Sebia and Kaye Kumasi Hay, Doom Hay, Oslo Fuasroa, I children's hospital, Hay, Nankebio, presenter Segna. And be and a Liverpool for Amphibia. I'm before that matches I saw in amount. Dominic Zoboslai, the main teachers 1 year. Doctors no confirm say until February 2026 and obey okay with Messiah I'm at Liverpool. Na Enra Liverpool plus no Omunina Echo annual Christmas visit to Alda Hay Children's Hospital. Na Omunin Kodanum Echo Didin Komo and ye Yentin Semua Echo so our hospital.
Hey, don't cheat that. Hey, he's cheating.
First of all, you notice how incredible work people are doing over here and how brave the children are. I think I'm a parent, everyone who's a parent doesn't want to be here with his children. But when you are here, I think you can be in a better place than here. We know we are privileged in life by so many things, but in moments like this you also understand even more because the health of your loved ones is by far the most important thing in life.
See kids is always a joy for us, and I know we can spread good energy, good vibes, love to them, so I really enjoy that gift today. So yeah, it's pretty good. I really enjoy it. Thank you. Very welcome. Thank you very much for the second present. It's a blessing to be here with them, share this kind of moment. I know they will remember, so it's nice.
It's very beautiful. Thank you.
They make us feel happy, so why don't we make them feel happy as well? They said thank you so much and got a lot of hugs from them.
I was shocked, but I loved it. Just asking them questions, getting pictures with them, signatures, it was boss. Loved it. He's boss, I love him.
I was amazed and I just couldn't believe what I saw. It's bursting in excitement because I've never seen all of them before. It was like nervous at first, but as soon as...
Oh dear God, it's interesting. Now no, I say, me te se kotokone nana pinka players no eko baby to say a video na ma social media for man farm. It's interesting. I want ko sang ko da hu fi ono ani je aba ho hu players no mo twa pictures a o twem e wo Oyerepa TV no so now mami ko Bruno Fernandes na so ye o say no kranie adebia na ya na je na ya no se na ye wo mpanimfo bi e Manchester United team no mu a na amo research officer eno efi Saudi Arabia eba no enkasa office no abusuam omo accept na nka onko ose no kranie ote sansem no na eduba bia na aye na ya now Ruben Amorim according to report Kutame anopay and say over 200 million pounds available. Obe spend na odi asese ni defense no na it is possible so abesha ase January na fe what top defenders at the about team Fulham are interested ewo Fiorentina striker Moiskin Musa Amram na amesia kan emfa ema team no na according to letters and say open player and pempe teams 18 come on e for no pa e McGahey of Crystal Palace and your teams outdoor and 18 come on e for McGahey who say Amram emesia kan ema team no and no and I may confirm our Crystal Palace among Sam Oliver Glasner on renew the contract Emma Bobo Kono na mete se hetefe manager Jose Bordalas the latest manager Crystal Palace actually him say on meeting be Spain about England na fame wabaya juma the Emma team no na Pedro Neto or say Chelsea team no I'm winning trophies I'm mindset nyina and say I'm winning all games team aka na oriye sansam no and say I want the best for Chelsea and we Enzo Maresca trene and Chelsea and in the EFL Cup quarterfinals or Cardiff as a 3-1
I'm just happy, as you said. We're gonna play another semi-final in 18 months, and I think it's what the fans deserve. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it was a great moment. Appreciate. Always thankful. I said many times in many press conferences, the support they have been.
Ousmane Dembele and Bon Marti wins a FIFA Best Player of the Year award for 2025 in general. Who's a video no Kagumra Ousmane Dembele Eda and Perimforce Ningina Eda so Uko Spainer Eric Garcia say one of the most important players. I'm a Hans Flick after Sam Obekaya Enra against Guadalajara Emra Basa Eshe Guadalajara Ekamyenwa Homantimi Antigna Ostatie as a center back Edubabim Okoy as a right back and after finishing game no as a defensive midfielder and Eric Garcia latest and mede ato him and na anopay yanko Marcus Rashford nso de ni niem onim say na 35 years na English player bianiwa washe go e was Spanish Copa del Rey onim say joye bia no na February 15th 1989 February 15th 1989 na Gary Lineker and I say Eritia Satinero and letters yet Elton after 35 years Marcus Rashford etime IAB na Hans Flex Ukraine are you happy with commitment boys no show ya and now on Guadalajara at the airport Hans Fleck after the win. These matches are not easy games.
I was happy with the attitude we showed today and I think was the key also for the victory. So when you play this Copa games it's not easy because the opponent they defend really good. So but at the end the most important thing is the attitude.
And no one solo Oyerepa Madrid chene to suma mi ho na sam na isi court ewo Negrela case no solo ade na hu Barca for mo bet match ro mo odetie yese Mr Laporta Negrela sikana utua ye no yese invoice ni bi chese utua 60,000 euros worth of aloe vera gift packs na obetima chemo and no say 20 years ago, I don't remember that invoice. Now, Madrid lawyer no Kosu Busan say, what about the one here? It says you made 139,000 payment for digitalization of plays from 2010 World Cup. And I'll say this invoice is from you. I don't know anything about it. One Laporta, it was for scouting. And near my course, so our court, no, now I interested in follow Negrela case, no, due to Sina. Here, remember, Choppy Alonso, Wakasa head of Talavera Gamer, on the board, and you know, now I say Ukraine, about the man Tarabaso, no still work or somewhere.
We always know that the Copa is a special competition because it gives you the chance to face teams you normally wouldn't play against. I don't know how many times Talavera have faced Real Madrid. Never. This is the first time, right? But it's also a competition where big surprises happen. We go into the match with the same respect and the same level of preparation, and hopefully we'll achieve our objective in Talavera.
See, Carlos Tevez, player power, we are so makina eya, Masare Takia ya pa, Ronaldinho. Or see Ronaldinho, no, the hardest job our football man by say Otaki Ronaldinho. One need Tianoni, one need Tian on the border to Atana, and the hardest job to do in football, and it's Omake Ronaldinho. On that note, you're in confirm closing some SC today sports at Wasonum Kanye. Your team como Sima Abba, Yane ABA Herbal Clinic, ABA Herbal Clinic. You know, when 18 come on, and need it, your specialist. Oh, me say, first kind come on, you know. Now, according to Adisuan Achesa, the second come on here. 80 to 90 years na me de cha onko ade a wan hwe ya wani befra ko ba bi ne mfa dwomaw nenom nenem fa ntinum na fe emwani no so ntenwan eno na ABA for no no Brakwaku good morning nti Brakwaku quick hebeti
okay
afi ABA
ABA Herbal Clinic medinchi akese every ABA Herbal Clinic software ta software brand here software rasta na so and I ultimate can edit free Samsung and I shall former me say official pack kese pan enkoma ahwefo any etiefu nyina na me kai wo say nipa eba ABA Herbal Clinic January nimu ebe nyina no in fact ade nsidi omo dini nyasem ketwa Samsung and American chira wo say wona efe na wote yenka onso wo mmera ba wo mmere naso wani yade na atena wo so ache wani yade na odi echi ache wani yade na adane kwankwa a wo ko a enko no meserawo enne yede ebibiduro ba betu ase enso de amawo wani yade ni be free wonom kora ahoto na wo pe no onsa beka tutumika na bra be pie mu ewo ABA Herbal Clinic yana so ye surgery nsembie enimu operation nsembie enimu ABA Herbal Clinic yema hwesefa so wani ne so ABA Herbal Clinic yema wahwehwe ni we bia eye indubnani amban ko hinini abna enwiane ahaban ya wonimi ya yam ne te se edusam ye de maun o de kwa akofra wadwiane na edie okoko o rice water o tom brown o nkwan no ana kire se wo de ye droi bi kwa akofra na wadi ebe komoje ni mu akoye mu adwuma ebe pepa moje ni mu afei ebe fa ntini ni mu ebe pie wo tire ni mu pepa tire ni mu yasan say ye ni yade ahodo na ehya ase di free tire ni mu ntina apepa eni na chi na pie wo eni ne so na hoto na wo pe no onsanso etumi aka etichichimika na bra be pie mu ewo ABA Herbal Clinic edwena se kwada so edwena se market na chipe ena yebutu oje number se na frɛ 0541 56 51 99 0541 56 51 99 and that's 0531 780 651 0531 780 651 now the ABA Herbal Clinic atwetwe enkomom mesero so de ne glaucoma yade wei yade ade bia meka wasem mese ye friend hintefraye na wei yade bia ebedidi treni mu ache ebeye ntini ne so adwuma ebepie wani ne so na wadwene beba so se yade wei na epie o meni ne so no na afei edum eni no enti de bia ya meka kire wo so wo ho no ma regular check up de e wo so wo taye asan say impo glaucoma yade ne ebe hintaw empie manwo batie de fidie hwetere ni mu a ebe won say yade bi se ye hinta na afi ya sha ase se yade anu aduru eka omaka to amanfo tirim se glaucoma yade anu ni aduru enti nipa bebre na omenya glaucoma ya diagnose wo mo no omumfie ne kwa ni because we yade odo be nante 20-30 years ansa na wadwen aba so wo yade we bi enti ono ya diagnose ne glaucoma ne ko 60 years or 70 years ana de ahye ni tirim se glaucoma yade anu ni aduru no de nsa ahye ne demrefem otwedi ampon di motherment no ABA Herbal Clinic nipa be PM wo ho no no a omobabaji ye dro yi bi start UC ye no ahoto abade amom nya asem ketwa enti de bia ya meka kire wo sebra ne be PM wo ABA Herbal Clinic na ye ntu ase enso for numbers ni na general free aya 0541 56 51 99 0541 56 51 99 and that's 0531 780 651 0531 780 651 now the ABA Herbal Clinic atwetwe enkomom mesero ABA Herbal Clinic nso saudi ne ye te cataract wansem na make ya mesero tutumika bra ete ene ete na be very common na dey be common na we tenim kra ya de ba akopem wona yekoye omo surgery awie no afei ebo no esan eba omadwene wo omo nte ase de bia me kire mu se ete ya de na wetire ni mu kopom tama treni mu beto ne de enya de wani ne so no ho beto enti ewose wonya de beku treni makonna ne nyina de afiri wo e de insuo ne mfene ne beba wa hoto na openo nsa beka tutumika na bra be pie mu ewo ABA Herbal Clinic na yentu wani yade asekra emfemfiri wo no mje ya numbers in the frame eye 0541 56 51 99 0541 56 51 99 and that's 0531 780 651 0531 780 651 now the ABA Herbal Clinic atwetwe enkomom mesrawo so washe glasses ache ubeyi di ato bra ye na so ye yare sabia o ba beji yare sa ye nton edru enti bra ye na so eni ye ntu wani yade ase emfemfiri wo emfama sanso na yade ase obepie mu ewo ABA Herbal Clinic ayen card ye 50 Ghana cedis enti ubeji card no ye be screen body na free ye nje ohwe bra ye na so ye se yade no ya pesa strategy edro no na uko use na hu se de etie enu tu uba be pie mu ewo ye na so eye no charge bia de be ma obi a chemu miensa tue mu baako ji edro ni biko na start use na afei ehu se de etie anfo na kire ne nto aso okọ na se edro ne nye ma wa wankasa hu mabiem na so meka so otwedi ampondie ne onyam se nipa ba be pie mu ABA Herbal Clinic no se oba na so eye a wono mo start January ni de omo mabie ma hoto na ba na emom no wono mo ba na nsen mu no mo sign ba to aso ayedro because o mehu se de edro na ho oden etie e no mo sign ba ba gibiem kwada so edwena se market na chipe na ebutu kwada so edwena se market na chipe na ebutu doma yinko ye benya pie ku bi coast on Tuesday market hono ma obehu ye wo ho kwada ne ya wade bia ya half go so Genesis FM premises wa efie da bia ye babie ni ade hye FM premises wa numbers in the general free 0541 56 51 99 0541 56 51 99 and that's 0531 780 651 0531 780 651 now the ABA Herbal Clinic atwetwe enkomom mesero ABA Herbal Clinic enye eni yade enkwan yesa manpower na ye adwuma mema de emboga sabatan wa botomu nye ewosesisi nitimi di adanse fama ho enti na meka kire wo se ABA Herbal brabaji di ade kwakofra kubensuo premature ejaculation no the boss wa na wejemu bra ABA Herbal Clinic o de kwakofra kubensuo de ahoto ne beba sanso na man so infections awodo ye ma de ade kwakofra ewo na di eno so de ahoto ne beba tutumika na bra be pm e na so ye yade bi ye sebe de ye nsa no ye be kan kire wo de ne diabetes hypertension stroke and high cholesterol yade nan we de ne yade ba enti uba ye kamionu ni nyina ma ne fere mojenim na de ahoto ne de abrew numbers in the general free aya 0541 56 51 99 0541 56 51 99 and I say 0531 780 651 0531 780 651 na oni ABA Herbal Clinic atwetwe enkomom tutumika na bera be pim e na so eye na yentu wani yade asekra mani mfemfiro emfa nche otirim sa ode ne ehunhum yade emfa nche otirim sa ode ne atode ama o ba yetu ase enso ede ama bra ABA Herbal Clinic kwada so adwenase market na chipe e na yebutu ABA Herbal ne ajo so se nyame ensa womu
right ye toaso ede amamo ene anopei na ye twa ye ho abakakra bi eba dwumadie no ebeto aso ede amamo na de tie ne se Pepsodent Charcoal any Pepsodent herbal toothpaste aposia Ghana Dental Association ajatum se efie biem e wo se enya bi wo ho na obibia ede bi atwi ne se Pepsodent Charcoal ne Pepsodent herbal toothpaste na Pepsodent Charcoal no fluoride ewom natural charcoal lemon mint and zinc ewomu na de bia me kasa wo sin no e wo so bo ho ba wo se sin ye fita e wo se sin no efe e wo se enka efri wanum ba wo piano pa bia o kasa nipa ho ye nka papa de ehwam na nkrofo aben watumi no waka asumsem e wo se o gam ho ye dene enu nti e na wo so de Pepsodent Charcoal etwitwi o se ni nyina ne se wa bra eboa ama o sin ayefe no na ma o sin no enso anya ahoɔdene papa afei Pepsodent herbal toothpaste and also the unique blend of green tea and herbal extract and aye enti odi choose no na eboa repair na protect gam no at the amount na afei wi ama all round cooling sensation Pepsodent adrono anopay eno and also bia epebi eto Ghana Dental Association ajatum esa person no eba kope Pepsodent and I to be Pepsodent every smile matters bosom Rural Bank Brian say na yemboa ema osika sem empeja ema osika sem nko animu yema sika emra obotom abreni abrenyina Brian hoy baby savings account baby current account fixed deposit susu accounts special account joint account kiddie account enkwada no bi account ne to na fasika gu mo mo daache owie suku onyiri no ono apese owu account nim de ya adwuma bi a watumi de aye foto a wobo ato ama o mane ne no eno ne omo daache se besi omu ya na se nsi omu yi bosomtwi Rural Bank e ma osa akwanya no ubi account nyina no na ye ma loan ye ma susu loan yema micro group loans yema salary loan bosomi aso abadwuma ye ni usika maye upesika de atwa ho oba yebema obi yema agricultural loan ne yema business and commercial loan ewo yaso ye entini sika ye de ma no sika so emu odu ubetwatwa ne nkete na afi ho atumi ahenhan wo ye head office ewo kontena se ye watonso agogo jaache kokofu trade ahinuma kokoben adwena se ebua kwa atonsu bokro eputuo ja magazine efia kobi ene abinchi market fre bosomtwi Rural Bank PLC ewo 0508642705 0508642705 Amen Scientific Hospital the best alternative medical hospital in Africa. Your expertise pano stroke, fertility, afi chronic diseases and infections. Unimobia stroke edina to them. Ontimi sorry mfie pi obaya so ye bema na sorry anante de oye bia no obetumi aye unimobia awo ho nsem aye ne dadwene bema oba oma ware ache oma tena ache awo no ntumi ma fabra Amen Scientific Hospital ye bema awarefoi anase eye kopi oma tumi awo chronic disease ya de bia tena so ache wako a enko obaya so ya ye be ho adwuma ma ya de no ebeko one time cry your diagnostic machines are branch bi abewura no ye de free ade na wo ni padua no meyi pia afeye no eye 24 aduonu 9 ni nyina no me ba cho FDA age ede atum for ni chemo kuma se ye branch no e wa twema tachiman kwada so fon ase e kwan so afe Ghana ha uko enchi boga wa bibiani Accra Takrade Tamale atebubu nkoko sunyane ho sehwide bi so ena afi hoho ya eho nyina obehu ye branch ni bi enso ewo ehonomo na one edi enkomo fryen 0277001234 0277001234 Amen Scientific Hospital ye number ye didi juma eno no ensuo no eye ba kope alkaline water and pH ewo soro pa na me ba cho Kangen Energy drinking water rich in minerals which is calcium, potassium, magnesium, and iron. onum no na ma ahoɔdene me ba cho untumi na onum kanjin nso a wobetumi ada yie pa kanjin boa ma moja no akoma ni timi pompi e woni padua nim na bia rura ba bia na oso wanya ahoto kanjin nso a eboa ma wo skin no de bia esa kwada foforo de ya kase nsuo no ye acid ene ye alkaline water acidic water ene enuane a ye dia acid wom nyina no ekoye ni padua ni ma etwetwe ya de a ye friend cancer ene ma ni padua no na mom se wo de wakodi acidic food bi anaso wakonom nsuo bi acid wom a problem bi ani ho twen brabeji kanjin energy drinking water wo de nom ko ni padua ni ebeyi acid ni nyina e de afrim na won so watumi enya hoto ensu papa no ye ba akopɛ alkaline water no e ba akopɛ de ni pH wosoro no e ba akopɛ eno na eba liver o kidney ene wakoma ho ban kanjin energy drinking water Bremen UGC Tafuni Road Abaru Junction ubenya bi ato ewo Lizzy Hotel Santas Run about Pakiki ewo Stadium Sumankwa Junction ewo Ashtown Frekanjin mpanyimfo ewo 0241449191 0241449191 and afi 0507 379474 0507 379474 Apomode Herbal Clinic Dr. Sam no eni yade ni nyina ne ho ena eye last stop ose oba glaucoma cataract syphilis long and short sightedness we nyina ye hawa ha eni no obi okra obi ebuku ma krata so ntumi nkenkan obi o ha oti TV so anope ehweme o TV ne so ohun se nipa si so pa na momo hu nipa kono atade krohye nanim dua se de etese timi owo bia na so oni bi ni nyina eye ni yade wo se ohun bibia ye emasum endru nipa dua no ko Apomodin Herbal Clinic no ene beboa ate wani ne so wan e de ama enya ni yade nko a gonorrhea osa hernia candidiasis osa waist pain and afi goiter a friend compo o ko Apomodin aso ya omo kumasi so follow soja for kwan so wom Assemblies of God asori no na edi animhwe o friend Dr. Sam ne number no 0551 09 8961 0551 098961 and Dr. Sam ND Enkomo Grow Fine Herbal Tonic mojadro na jumadia edi edemani pedua no eni onum Grow Fine ubedi dikama onum Grow Fine onsano na yetitriti no ebeja moja no besane ye ewo untini mu onum Grow Fine obeda anajo sede maka no onum Grow Fine osori anopa otise nipadua no ewo ahoden pa oba ensabuo mu hawo nyina no Grow Fine ebesiesi ama obi o wa ne nsabo ne nsisi so bosom we nka eba first no say 30 na 31 days and now menstrual cycle no 28 days a unim so calculate a e wo say nka bia be first and second na third eba first bosom we a the next man na aba be 15th and 20 obi o kro timi ko 2 months 3 months na ombu ne nsa eyo hawo na obu nsa so na ya wom na obia ka cho say no ma obo dada oba obu nsa de wo ye bia wo so tumi ye ne kama abro ha obia enim Grow Fine adro no na esiesie ma no mo menstrual problems ni nyina ede amamo vitamins o me bo amani padua no enya ahoɔdene papa Misty Eba Colina Keba Smart Eba Fred Menseba Apidang Pure Leaf Chemical Shop ne Herbal Shop bia ewo man mu a ubenya Grow Fine adro ni bia to dodo na apato akọ Digital Herbal Clinic ewo Kumase Amakum Runabout Omo Eben Bank of Africa for Grow Fine it was 0244596532 0244596532 Grow Fine makes you grow fine suku bebre ena wo Ghana maimua na suku ni bi wo ho a so wie now the almost certificate akopɛ adwuma endimu ne nyane se suku ne kra no yen share danje ntumu papa na me say uwie suku a ma adwuma pɛ enwonye omre eno nti na Anglican University College of Technology efrel ubesua BSc Physician Assistantship BSc Nursing BSc Information Technology BSc Human Resource Management afi BSc General Management ye je wasifo GC Advanced Level HND matured applicants and afi foreign students ewo ye ho KNUST and UCC and ye affiliated to brother better form nation 0501 358568 0501 358568 and now say obeko www.angutech edec.edu.gh na one yɛn abɔ nkɔmmɔ ɛwɔ ɛyɛ ntentan fidie no ɛso edec sm bitters bronya ibɛma okɔtena wo yere nkyɛn ɔba okɔtena okuru nkyɛn mafie nyɛ dɛma ne nya nika pagya watenkɛm na nhyiamu no ɛnɔɔso ɛyɛ edec sm bitters premature ejaculation bɛkɔ low sperm count bɛfiri waist pain sisi adeɛ ɛbɛkɔ a ɛyɛ edec sm bitters nhyiamu no edec ɛna esiesie ne nyinaa ɛyɛ bosomi a yɛwura mu yi enui ebi wɔ herbal ɛne chemical shop bia ɛwɔ Ghana man mu ha for Edu Herbal Clinic ɛwɔ 0243 989 368 ɛna 0201 044 221 partners and pairs dwumadie ne baso meminda edi anim ya ɛyɛ 20th of December Mercado Plaza Adum ɛhɛ ya ɛsoro ɛna dwumadie ne baso yɛbɛ revive marriages yɛba outside ma wade ne mu ayɛ de na ahonkansa abam singles mo be connect mo ne a celebrate love sada no Pastor Patricia Morganishen Bishop Dr. Stephen Tufo ombeba na omne abedi aware mu nkomo oma be kyerɛkyerɛ sɛ be ma oba o ware a we na woso ye we na ni so ye ura aware ni ma se na woso ye no ensei eni sɛ oye no sɛ de be ya de bia ya ware no ebetumpo couples 500 cedis ticket tobi single 300 Ghana cedis oba address kama said the be connect to amubia enye dene emfa emaye for 0506 044 834 and 0249 725 017.
So there's cocktail.
Yes, cocktail
buffet, live band.
Yes. Enuane de ene kra abele ba ku bi so ba ha no me ko
taste. Amu nyina kan.
Oh na kama pa.
Amu nyina kan. Bibia.
Yeah. Photo shoot. Yeah. 360 video booth. Bibia. Red carpet. Oba no.
Right, 2 years where you bronya and no. So thank you very much.
Bronya ne partners and pesa 28 year come clean.
Okay.
Na machi de this one.
Yes.
Branch machi de o make clean 28. Oni anyum tufo bebre.
Okay. This a man for go so to take it.
Enye easy cry.
Enwa wo di la kwasi ada we.
Na otwe. Yeah.
Enti me ne wa enka na ni kine ya mema me ticket I ready.
Yes.
Said be you have a good time.
Yeah.
Nana amachi the day. Okay. Ninu be na o de pa.
Sufro nyame.
Yes.
Sanyum de bi ankese nyame nyom.
Sufro nyame.
Onipa da sani emre nyina nse. Afi akukọ nyini ne kra ne obreko de ense nti ye nya ntobo
esono akukọ nyini
ekra
na so obreko de
nti o se ye nya ntobo ase ewiase obi sufre ne nyame no na obi ani ho
asa arechichire nwumu a eboa ma wa ne ma mfa ma ho enum we esikafo no o mani nye ho
na se
ya wa unya abutrese di o usa nwum bia na o mekoma o mo because obi sufre ni nyame no obi na ho
mewa dare chaze ho chire me
da bo honcho ma me tese obi sufre ni nyame no obi nyina ho
salete ensate nyina so nyepe
we skani be no tunyu we no we hey hotlet tongo ara na me kai na me say dey nyina ho ne na me tese ya wo hotlet song anyway so we is anyo man they wanna more ka mo fa bo captain ba no o dey here we say super unya me bo because all case so akukọ ho anka na so de obi afama na wi no za kasa tinti wo de that's so obi kra de kra de okay
But no the okay no cray. Horses no.
Horses. The wara or same crunch children.
Crunches some a register and a foot to soon. So, enti was Hammy and Sam, was 3 areas no. Or the children, no, their sound so at their 2 for. Enti aspect bia no wa brabo mu uhia sa in normal way mu no what the nyina bi e di ma wo edu ba bia obu ho no ma no atoba ha na sa brabo ni mu aye di ama no na sa ohun de ese wonye se wutie sa anyu we a e won sama wo ka kire sa nipa no obu ho no mu a na ase ohwe ne hu no ohwe ni nuanum bi mo no mfi abrabo ase a na ba bia o modu no na ase on de ase wa ka echi wutie nyum we wa e wo de eno so ho no obu so ase no man ka ba bia o pese no madu no wapemu aba enye no ho eno so tie sa anwume a eno so won aspect de ba wanti area ekoba areas bebre and that is the high life king no.
Okay, one high life king. All right, young quiet. He's the road about about 2 to 1. Consistently for years so I see Kumasi do run they also my one day be and I'm actually they'll be here on the 28th and then they put ticket in them ahead of time. I have a quick one after me that way.
I will arrest G Edu. He talks anyhow. Mr. Appenin Enin strikes. Tava SMSU se no me catch us obasin sem no e jano aso tu na de APP ba ne de esewani na ensese ye ka kire wo Ashanti Gold FC will play their matches at Lenkley. The stadium is not for Appenin or champion. If Appenin say he's a man, he should meet me there. Honorable MC for Sinalove, for Stilove, and Nidino, me pato me nyana mo de ache me, but or was MC na akasa no.
Okay.
And one name yasem ke to me
no. You still radio near there.
Or see the stadium where
stadium and the omra ho.
Cause say Ashanti Gold FC will match. No mo do hard no so so opa me so be so poor. No.
I security issue.
Any time I just said, the Umber no near, boss or so, MC or
MC is in charge of the police in the security area. Security in the area. And we must say, that's what the court order.
Oh, 2 quarter order, not
a court order, dear.
What 2 quarter order, no quarter say. Etitama, and no hold the
MC in
MC Akasa, I just say your voice now. Any on a Mr. Piano voice nina oni mienu nyina o mienu akahye o mienu no entokwa no yebebo o mo kun tokwa no yebebo e no ansa na piano
no mo kasa na say
o mienu ekahye
verbal exchange
yeah o radio so enra wo
was say oba no bi oba ma no ntimi ne nko eze ntokwa say
okay afi
ensa wo sora
afi atu azenti no eno wo hodo mo a edini nyina ebeba na te say na ta your friend from Pomason find himself in a conundrum. You don't know what some
subeba. Dear before I know.
Oh, there be a player handsome.
The player na there.
Of what yes ni team
on the other hand we will fool. What you do the players out there too.
Of what yes the team ni mu na.
Almost nations omo so sa.
Nkoye kakra.
So why would you sell players in January? What I say?
It you know. I we are. So we call them say we are just say I know obefro. Yes, story new year. I would have say yes, story new year.
Phone as well.
Because a story.
All right.
Then so person and I'm on out to know. So person to say no more to near the media come to the for send confro.
Okay, one no.
Efrem Pomans one.
Oh. One day some no some friends. So the menu aka penny. Nti ma me nti me ti asem kwa me mom na.
Nti no.
Me mom na
so
some.
Edu hono mu ana nti no nti honorable Neil Antevanda points so
asem no say one cap board and now kwaba.
Me kwaba oh say this is wo hoka paka oh yeah this is kakra ho fine pa. This is kakra ho fine nti honorable Neil Antevanda points so say Otuado on the backroom staff for near raw.
A raw.
Say a raw.
Ghana and go for interest so. I'm going to add the backroom staff. Oh no, I am a man.
I like where you are.
Your man in your Yempe. That any prayer experience go from Gobuaku. And I'm like, one would do.
He's making some argument.
No, I'm saying that the coach himself, first of all, he's a leader. So let's ask ourselves: is he a good? If he's a good coach, fine. Now so no the man and go name mom dear chino. And you go for mom ya dear. Some way dear
it's about time.
Hello, voice me free Hana we na we na no. Daniel Manana right. I like that. Young no Chelsea have advanced to another level.
So the heading is also a throwback at House of Folk. Pay full or
at the house I propose
Nanka has a pay installment payment arrangement.
Okay.
Or say it's either full payment or okay. And we don't want to hear anything.
All right.
That's
fine. Zach, you go ahead.
So interesting discussions. Mr. There are a lot of concerns. Mr. Say zero money. Kwame Arsenal are a bit worried recently. Na nina no akoye the Arsenal results recently. And you say after Wolves match no Telegraph and a reporter said the Arsenal team no would do emergency meeting. The foot club like players no led by the captain Odegaard and the senior players no Rice mo. They had an emergency meeting because they admitted say results now omunya na nse you know
results there here
look like no performance. They use the word performance.
Okay.
Nancy omudanedi no it's not encouraging and they think that they have to do more if they want to win the Premier League. Into omuha emergency meeting or dressing more. A lot of discussion went on deliberate say it's improve if they want to win the Premier League. And you see it was very, very intense. Especially inside the Wolves game performance in Panama. If we are going to have such Wolves performance in games opponent a bit stronger, there will be a problem. And the things that they have to improve. And you can find the table too. But again, Mamma, that
Telegraph for an coffee na we
are going to analyze almost all of
it. So
many producers no.
Okay.
Until now we have to broaden the discussion.
So
you have to broaden the discussion for people to understand why there was that emergency meeting between the Arsenal players. The last 10 matches in the Premier League table if you pick the last 10 matches of the Premier League now, this is the Premier League table in the last 10 matches. Aston Villa, last 10 matches, 27 points. Until say 10, 30. So they've dropped only 3 points in the last 10. Then Man City, in the last 10, 24. They've dropped 6. Then Arsenal, 23. Over the last 10 matches in the Premier League, Arsenal are behind City and Aston Villa. Now, one again should move to the last 5 once again. If you move to the last 5 once again, still, so the last 5, Arsenal I pick 10 points from the last 5. City I pick 12 points from the last 5, and Aston Villa 15 from the last 5.
And you know me a meeting.
Yes, because Mufi said, and no nama and points Gabano. So I close you. So why the meeting no?
Me. So we go and go as a great meeting.
Oh, I didn't hear.
No great meetings I then.
Oh, sir, say any braba.
Okay.
Because
meeting in but
so
the meeting but
no say
nothing on quiet there.
Say offer the reason why this meeting na ye ehunhia pa na say today na etie Aston Villa and Arsenal a 3 points difference. And a Man City and Arsenal a 2 points. And from the last 10 and the last 5 games, you know. If you extend the league table, and the last 15 you see say Nentesa. So
yes, start here so Nentesa.
Nentesa.
What they call last 18 16
Nentesa. They were in like who said Sometymer na obi officer after the league there. Arsenal
don't be a more.
Oh, there.
Oh, more than 110.
Oh, they say Arsenal had a very
because of what we call momentum. Obi and obetimi abo league. Akasema take lead from week 1 to the last week. Into we na I na kan teji o the match ado about nothing. League no. Obetimi share a certain fixture for a period that alone gives you points.
Exactly.
Obetimi share time be a nothing be any form. Jam ka o meeting no. Why so last 5 years we agree the performance has not been the best. But why in the last 10 fixtures no Arsenal teams are on my picking form apart from Wolves on Kwanebo. Arsenal Labeka starting league they were not doing well.
Yes.
Arsenal met them at the time they had picked up with Sunderland, with Chelsea. They had beaten Barcelona. They almost your analysis now. More go for who say obi hwa asa no achia pa o tua wasa.
No we say enye mom go meeting no.
No dem meeting just say.
O man go meeting no.
Oh dem meeting say. It's a good but I'm saying that when you go you do analysis beyond the analysis. So who say ejina former team bia wa at point no to me how no correct.
No that is true.
And then check us our first 10 matches. They had their best injury, Jaika. But issues have also happened along the line. There were games that they have to play Timber, Money, center back. These are the reasons. It's not like anything special has happened. And go for a first one free meeting. So it's true. Wolves, for instance, the performance was bad. Who can say before the Wolves game? So Bekaya say. Wolves will need one match. Bema Omo. So they are looking for that game. They are looking for that game. And you are the best started there now. And they nearly had it with us now. And yes, nipa de oh na me nyeso adwuma munye meeting grade na nya adwuma mu. Ana da ibebu asobe. Sem wo ye adwuma mu nhia. Enwenwene mo ho. Ade adwuma na mo ye. Enti no no mo hia se. Minuanom. Champions League ye dada soro. League ye dada soro. Eso ase ngrofo obopini ye. Nti ye be ye ne den. Eso ye say a crisis meeting. Yati.
Ti no so to.
And they say the more den. They say crowd na on some day 6 matches be ahead about here. Everton.
Fixtures Arsenal.
Brighton.
Arsenal couldn't win all the corresponding fixtures last year.
I don't know.
Everton away.
6 matches in your last year, man.
Say Arsenal call Everton.
Everton.
Everton away. They couldn't. They almost board draw. We are almost home against Brighton. At home they drew with Brighton last season at home. Aston Villa home. They drew with Villa at home last season. Bournemouth away. Arsenal lost Bournemouth away. No matter about Liverpool at home. They drew with Liverpool at home. They are Nottingham Forest away. Almost draw Nottingham Forest away.
Okay. So these are games
Omentimi in this.
I've been moved into a meeting. Match is your woman in here.
It is an interesting watch. Let's see what will happen. There will be a bit of a yikakra. I think this analysis shows the problem with United no. Only said
a good defense.
What's it?
A defense.
Oh, it goes a BBA can be.
Okay.
Direct attacks when United are taking a lead per 90 minutes. This statistics shows say United taking leader. They concede more attacks. Like so, teams now takes over and attack them. And see one again at the diagram when United take a leader attack a bomb also. Over table nam to nkomuda Joari Brighton, Brentford. Then the next one, the other one. The next one, Manchester United. And tell me, Man United.
When they are leading, attacks a bomb.
Yes, and you so now, Man United are considering transitions when ahead this season. And so I'm taking lead the pair. Now I say, team now perform, allow the opponent to now come back in the game. And Joshua, recent games of Maboni Minano, and yet games are almost taking lead, but opponent come back, no better car.
Every day.
Meaning, what I don't know.
It's the coach of the tactics of the coach. What he does is that I mean, before we start, the man when he say, anytime Man United they ball lead, you know, or be so conserve the usual breaks, you know. Say players they run a lot, so you are now leading. Let them come, and when they come and hear this, is speed, you know. And on I want to believe they don't do it so well. Now my opponent, because honestly, when United bono more attack here, Utimusayana gave me a camera. And anybody who is attacking, your defenders are fine. Team B will be out the pressure, see defenders who assemble. Any team, the best of defense. When you attack them, they are in trouble.
Yeah. Pep must say they want to control games, you know, because the more Ukuta ball, it's a born uncle defense, so now that is why now coaches say the best way to defend is to keep the ball. But Enona, I think United are not doing very well. Now, it's a born edit the first diagram about Anna and the track as I said, Man United aren't passing enough when ahead this season. It is not kind and they are not passing. This is the next diagram. I'm taking lead the pair. They are no more passing. So the pressure will come back to defense. And you will concede. And I think these are the two key areas that if Ruben Amorim is able to solve, because the team are also taking lead there. It's just
and I see you call low block now. They quite you need midfielders who can hold the ball. What I say? Midfielders who don't me crab ball. So Ojia. Because so probably you have to look at the certain kind of.
No, I think these are the two key areas that affecting because scoring hasn't been the problem. But how
United are now sit on the Premier League.
Yeah, 6.
Okay.
The next game,
don't also.
Oko Villa Park next Sunday. Oko Villa Park.
Okay, right. So that's then more difficult. Without three of their best players,
Lucas is more difficult.
I think Villa.
The
Villa of form.
The recent away games so you're fine.
Who say the current form of your opponent. Born has sometimes confidence come home. Newcastle on my side be kaka.
So
and so Newcastle near Old Trafford.
And when you are away,
mad.
That way looks
Cote d'Ivoire ne Cameroon for moves and go for Bombay Tiamon. So and go for Bombay some refuge them.
And run a report to be by said Manchester United in penny for person Ruben Amorim 200 million.
For summer now.
January
oh, report them can say
almost starting the aqua. This is Scaba. When you wait me spend the January they could remove summer. Now there are two major departments.
200 million.
200 million.
And there's a Cameroon in Magay.
Oh, say
one centre back, one midfielder.
Yeah, don't say midfield restructuring their midfield and their defense. Because it looks like Ombetimel lose 3 players at the end of the season. Ugarte, Kobe Manu, Bruno Fernandes.
Now Bruno Fernandes only I can't over final year.
On your final year, but the likely so bit me.
But he's the best player.
Spain or
he's the best player. Okay.
Oh, so what any interview no crowd?
Said they wanted to sell him.
Yeah. Who did you see? It looks like anything can happen during the summer.
Well,
or the side of Bruno Fernandes. Then Kobe Manu got to the end. They acquire lack of playing time, so you cash in and you make some money. Now they are Babeshahona. Or they are balancing now.
Kobe Manu there. Bruno kwa almost on a bebo. So one in the say. So if your nemesis is leaving, you turn that no more.
I don't know what is happening behind the scenes at Manchester United, but media reports never say non agent so there then all is not well behind the scenes. Media reports never bano. To issues of the course behind the scenes, they are needing say exclusively say you panana babon tiababe can but you get these reports. It looks like buto there are nema players no reaction no anu ye ding ema enkomoni nyina ehyehyehye ne say mostly the level of communication our coaches need involved with the players they are be of form, and that is where some of the boys get frustrated because clearly we share Kobe Manu brother Sometymer Otuo and Rani ye ken Edbe Manuel Ugarte Moni Bruno Nkomo Ikra wedia. I don't think there is a clear direction and a clear explanation to most of the players when decisions are being taken at Manchester United, because na uhwe Kobe Manu die ya Otuo ke ho be hia say whichever project are Ruben Amorim person oye no, let the player know the part he will be playing in the project. Me who sa de ni won komonum. We are talking about Bruno. Yes, you Bruno. About the central midfield intino. Kobe Manu nya bimba. There's been times I'm so to Messi mount a free injury aba. Ami about mount our advanced position. Where ka Bruno betimi akọ. Ama Kobe Manu no fully fit na ba CM ho. That possibility is where unity. And recently, international break hereby, we saw Bruno Fernandes as a first nine scoring a hat-trick. And yes, a player now, he's so rigid to the extent that team man a different position so that Kobe can also have some form of playing time. That is how football is being done. But as the coach has a fixated mindset. As an Adrian Wesinipi. Now you talk about someone like Manuel Ugarte. So I Casemiro born or bona. Bibi dance say after 55 minutes, adequate 60th minute. You don't see the impact of Casemiro. You don't see Casemiro the dominance in the middle. Into what monitor Casemiro power? Mostly in the second half, that is when the yellow cards started. Fatigue, tiredness, and reckless tackles start dropping in. Enti senka coach ne mrante ne kasa yi ena oni omudi nkomo yi a bia enka these boys will not be giving this reaction. So clearly Ruben Amorim might be a good coach in terms of arrangement and other things, but the man management so far has not been the best at Manchester United. Yes, because United has a toxic environment. Over the years, coaches are Kesiaba and they've struggled. But the bottom line is opinion solves our problem, no. And it's something he must fix. You cannot have a team like Manchester United. One of the major foundations of Manchester United is the academy. One legendary thing about Manchester United is their class of 1992. Class of 1992, no me him for. Alex Ferguson a fan call from United Academy. Emma Bobe superstars are forming the foundation of Manchester United, and additional signings like Kesebi Bewuremu, Emma United receive a lot of glory. And to say, Waba, wow, we coach our Portugal and him so, my young players chance. So Mumba club no more Mumba Jidim. Nasa Bane Kwese, the United Academies, and our United youth team players more page mutia come here establish kaka, you add them into the future that is not the best from Amorim. So one negative is opinion to me fix me to let me monitor the key to Arsenal common. We first of all need to admit say Enyoma Sisa Manchester City. The reaction from Arsenal is something I say easy. Moto City for no more than Monapeja. You have to give them that credit. Number one, the Manchester City, they have about 4 to 5 players. And when it comes to winning trophies, tight corners, massive competition, pressure, dear so would the mechi or bonamabo. Antonio Conte interview be season or lose to the Italians react to Juventus. Now in common was that the boy is not the boy, and he realized that say Juve bo na Juve pick points normally lead you now fair no more dressing on he feels that pressure on the boys. Now say it's even get worse. So I saw more boy and son of Juve about. So he told a good friend, say, or planning said next season or confirm matured players. They've been in that situation before. They would treat it like something normal. So one major advantage for Manchester City is Arsenal. They've been in that difficult race before and they've been successful. Arsenal, they've been there but they were not successful. So the fear of failure can haunt them. But City, they'll check Ruben Diaz, Gigi Donnarumma. Even just cover at your crown and say Obai. Obekobi say Bernardo Silva. Obekobi say Haaland. Even Foden at that young age has been there almost 4 times. It's City about 5 players. And interestingly, these 5 players are now part of the spine of Manchester City. Say City bebo unim say Bernardo Silva bebo bi. Unim say Haaland bebo. Diaz bebo. Gigi Donnarumma bebo. No problem. The second thing for Manchester City, say, so what check Pep Guardiola in his last 8 matches, there is less rotation compared to the beginning of the season. Guardiola started to know who the idea starting 11. So there were so many changes. But Rico Lewis, Matthias Nunes, any baby. So by default, I can say City 9 players will be started. Now 2 be na and anytime Pep Guardiola gets his main team intact, now the experimenting and the rotation, so they hit the ground running. And interestingly enough, new saviors are saying Yomuti. Me sure say Arsenal supporters ne nje beba kakra wo Doku prano. Komuto Doku will be out for about 5 matches. We she Jana na Doku aso wa ha. Now he Jana Ryan check aso wa ha. And Foden is now back. The connection with Haaland, it was looking deadly. It's a Arsenal for decided say they are going to prepare themselves for sitting a free training banner. It's understandable because Arsenal need to prepare. Also, I asked Nabe to say Liverpool the slot to the enemy the umbe but now the conversation is different. And you have a manager like Pep Guardiola. There are big teams a fade off a hunger for success. But Pep Guardiola, a coach, is always hungry for something new. And Arsenal need to organize themselves. They clearly
meeting.
They now need to re-strategize. Because we told the last 10 matches, Joe Carres in as a 1 goal. And yet neighbor say, made the final piece to transform Arsenal to that level. By saying, I say, Arsenal class go back to the first 9 system. So they need to arrange them. So goals are Haaland. So City Haaland 16 matches. Was 17 goals. The moment you take Haaland out, City is not strong enough. And no been an Arsenal for person Joe Carres Babe Yamomo. But we to now but on sign. Now me had much never can't say Joe Carres it's not seeing top no. Oh who's never
says it almost embarrassing man.
That is one.
To meeting since someone go kind back.
Because the Arsenal system.
Ateta himself have publicly say he thinks that they are not utilizing
exactly
services
the movement. He will come good.
Okay.
But, the EP on any agency be one-way traffic now. Now it looks like the usual enemies of other teams now saying you're and that is Manchester City.
Liverpool grab pick for Moba. Sana muke City
City.
Where can the point difference between Liverpool and Arsenal? Liverpool 26
points.
Arsenal 36. And so 10 points, 3 matches. The BBO
say City the Nutosha, say City for no. Starting 11 year intact.
Liverpool now they are fine.
Liverpool don't have that. Liverpool are still experimenting. But City is City a free experimenting stage, you know.
Amadu delivery.
Amadu, yes.
Okay.
That is the scary thing.
So that's it. Now you be trousers this year. My own say Tino Atenase. They say the omu nyina ba AFCON. Sala Morocco. Omamba.
Echo na show 10.
Omamba. Sala ko ya no.
Aso bokokra ankobra.
Tino ya ko wiati ho.
Mana mu ya juma na maye.
Wiati ho.
Okay, ania yamode tawsan se ene se de yedi kate ho no efie nso ehuru papa abusafo oso ne kwasem nie woto ade buka ya na wo bre ntedu ba bi na hunu original no a oso otumirika na kokohia no na ne kwasem nie enura ye ka che se original Dr. Cote d'Ivoire he is in town what is town no Ghana for sampa wono no French ni ankasa wo wono no ne ka se yesi Valence Samprusa na je se we French ni we nya French 50-50 Muslim community we yesi Valence Samprusa French ni ankasa no 50-50 bi anim wono no wudu French ni tu ne neta so a obachiro na de tene se aduro no na wo abusuane mu ne nana ye ne maame ye ne nana no kan so wo bia enso aye na yesi bam no me kan che na no pei obo modim na ka konhye kekra na wunya bi de saso kakra bi a ebretia bi na wo hya ase na wo kwa so dem na wo akotonnum ne no nko se kokopa ye wo fifire woto na hu se tua ho tibi na fafa so bretia bi na atena to ba bi siatica me na nanom ko fom ba ko ekire wuntumi nko bomadim na ko pe Dr. Cote d'Ivoire na original bam no wunya bi a ekire din say fibroid and as a stroke and bedwuwo a abusua fire wunku na fasra ni nyina no ebre kakra bi na aprogu meka abakosema wo ho a ni nyina ne se na wo Cote d'Ivoire wo de duro ne ba no kwabena ni ko ya no yi lebo no no de adufufuro bi no de gum amagana enu tibesraw tieniye enai Cote d'Ivoire Dr. Cote d'Ivoire no original bam no ye de sa two times odware wie no no watibebe bia me kan na na odi bia sasa so bon se no nyume no no hyase na hu improvement opemfo de wonka ho na buso me kan sa na me enka wo se enai ye de herbal capsules e de aba Dr. Cote d'Ivoire herbal capsules eno no eye syphilis na mo amaye mmere wo mpam ajaba kwaku a papa no waduro so wugina so a kankwe me ma na je so ho odi nche kankwe mo hana mo frɛ no sisi okobran sisiri hono ye kankwe abricos na de tene se enai ye de Dr. Procap se ena menka wo se prostate pa hyase se tete wo hyase mpo bomodem nanom Dr. Cote d'Ivoire original no ni Procap ni bi obo sampa eyi nko ha ama hu sampa nyema ekoyie de menka nyina no eno no eye capsules na capsules no so ne de menka wo se woto a ohun se de sitie no tu na hwie powder na wo mu no na fa ye gu wo mu watam eno ye fast se sie na ya de ben na ye hawo na yi e de afiri wo no mo abusua enie ha na secret ni wo no me ba ba kyerɛw ene buka na woto no nya bi na woto no uhunu original na woto a wo ya de no say 5 days na woto ba ko no na 10 days a wonya original no a wo ya de 3 days e be yi e de afiri ho wo koto ahwe o eye white container nya green sa de e de ma obi no nya bi na woto no ho nya ni bi Mesi Dr. Cote d'Ivoire original one na ofi Abricos aba no ne de ne white container nya green de to so mienu eye red cover eno nso nya yellow cover eye red cover ena one de ne ho ni ti no bones red na wo ho eno nso hye no nso e de emame ne Dr. Cote d'Ivoire no se de esi atwe no nani nie ena fortunately was atwe bi gutuo enkofo sa ko hobiem so mu ko wia no da bi ne mo moment man fa bi enwa de ne to nti wuto na gu so a ebi sa gu ase ne Cote d'Ivoire no enam se Cote d'Ivoire ni obi kuro di ntuntu mfa nto aduro so nti secret e wo mu nie eye CODEVOA Cote d'Ivoire ne sei ane etwo no unu se bi gu so na bi gu ase a wo hia original no to bi se sie izan se oba promise ba ha nura ye kan ya naka be se na ya ne wa ha aka mienu pe Oyerepa bidi ne mo a bi wo hono mo ubom wuram na ko fenmens heba keo misi heba no so benya bi ba bia ne fo mon ko Mr. Niako wono so ba bia ne no wo sahwi nsawura mu wuram ewo adrowura ho mo benya bi takrade eye Christ the answer nkoko eye ama peace herbal center wo ben ba bia ma me no e che bayire no ni nyina no benya bi ewo ho enomo Dr. Cote d'Ivoire kumfu tuam ho ene ba bia je se wo free na mom Cote d'Ivoire de watena ho a mese papa na duro ninti se de sia dupa no French ni ka so bi ewo adura na je se ne no ya ka cho so Dr. Cote d'Ivoire sepem de ya ve medical bien medical there na je se fon pele mu ami papa no waduro on ve medicament si se kodisi na je se papa no waduro bomadem na kotobi na yem first dan empama me kan sa wie pa ma me enka wo se Franco de na se mo de nam no eyetiawa na wo hia Franco Nokia Samsung iPhones Smart TV 3200 inch afi system kakra na fi onyanika washing machine microwave blender CCTV camera function monitor video anytime nde me kan nyina no de be me na ye te na ye for ene se 40% discount off ene ate e de free so wo ko jaba join wo ben challenge bishop Adum Old Melcon Comfort Clinic New Kajetia 0245 316969 0245 316969 we pa Samara Company omo se tete abakọ sam no yenton twere de biara da ye na nanom no munim de enu nti babi atwemu ananim de ma ye no ye burbode tire ne bidie de mayen ye twie se ahwe kwa ko fabu awi a obesa afi wo se wo ma menanim no ahwe so wo se na ye fa ene akoye no ka chako toothpaste ye se fa twu se kaka de wonen tonkwanta mapan mu enam se wa bonya bre mu ntimi nwi bi nto ko program na me nkome nkoboa okwa wo ntimi nwi nam ni nyina no ene so ne se no frofro bomade na kopa bi twu se wonu mbeto so na wonom nsa la de didia wo hia ka chako toothpaste anapa nyumre make sure we should say we can't Chaco toothpaste. Chaco toothpaste was a happy smile. 0246 864 798 and that's 0501 454 462. Abusuatiani police near draw sharp imbus no abusia e yadro papa na de de ne se ye nyare ansa ne anon obese me twen na me ade bi yi ne ho a na makwa kope bi da bi nyare ansa no wonom se immune booster no eno ene ye sa de no o se ni par bi a wo de bi a wo na mo a ho denden nya chako wakoko ye chako kura opeso okoto no twene no wa nkasa na ho nya den na ho be ye den so de a na ne abusia yi tieniye ni nyina no ene se diabetes for modura no ulcer cancer hypertension UTI candidiasis body pains menstrual problem loss of appetite stress why you go there okoya unya bi num ya pe breath ya bi no sa sorry eko akoyi wadwuma e bi oto odro bia no e 0246 20 84 96 and I says 0261 388 149 afidia bogus na batang bruta na madam fumi freno so masa wacha madokre wacha me no kre papa na no mu check estimate ndi ma me bra na menya ma Ghana no na bi wom me ba ya me call roster roofing abafom amanya sika ni bi kra de ato tiles a enche metum so na me sia ya kana mutie sa de a na jese muni how ni nyina ne roster roofing was bra na ba enjoy 25% awate e da free chance no a ye fan aluminium product alozinc san chance no wonsonsuo wonso wia eye papa ebeche ediamao white de na nso ye papa nationwide oboru na branch bia no a ukoje 25% na free ho 0501 453 869 na so 0544 338042 filo ne de menema busua ye nom he da che hema nkra ne nom school for nkra nom empanimfo nom eye fomfie bia wo mu na hygienic and also healthy vitamins calcium protein and na wono mu a ebe ni padua ne mu obu a was wheat ne de menkonya ho obi pe vanilla obi pe apple and also strawberry onya oat bi hwekakra gum comfort bi gansokens bi anayempo bonya brain whiskey wono friends ne transia na mo filo aka ho na mo de afrafra 0599 990097 0207 939 na nyama eye ediamao and now chese legend ebo nipa da senie ebre nyanse we asa kokko ne crown so no break dabi na hwesa afia so na wote ho na nkasa gimai na obonwum we ede kire wo enyum o zenke bona so dem na ni nyina no ene se woni makisi kwabena na champon family samini ene yakan wabom se na champon na wo ba no be group adia amachi ede nyumbom no 50 years ene yawramu everything will be special and until menka will say yes celebrating 50 years in music ne dia 300 Ghana for regular standard near 500 Ghana na VIP no akọ for 700 Ghana me kana sa obetuma to ticket ni sesi e ma pressure e ma so sanse brana ben star 713 star 33 star 50 hash star 713 star 33 star 50 hash what to take it obetuma my option no one auto and auto man crofoni na no to na fa man crofo Daniel 28th of December Making Hotel 6 p.m. na just o ma me ebo modern to nsa edefro table no dia area to ho e dia ma ekrokofo no and aso no abusua e bra wo fa number 0550 799 375 0550 799 375 that's 0554 458 769 brawe profondex yanamo enura mesidi ebegu ha no eno so akato na bro na no so atumi asa abusue tienie ye ko program na sia ye be hwese benya duane padie eno ntaduane pa so de uko program na wudi bia ya afaseda ema uptown foods love kensano adwuma ne bi eno no uptown foods no masa ede papa na first no ko hweda ne sa no mo twa fa ho se da bi da we de mintimi nguram na duane bo be yetem da bi wunti promotion aye no ne e ka so chicken noodles no se de na ka 160 eba 55 Ghana assorted fried rice no 210 ene 99.9 assorted jollof na ka 210 ene ko for 99 Ghana toasted chicken no boyi no na ka 180 ene hodonti 75 Ghana so order for sa e combo na je so kwa wo mto no so omonsa no bo cocktail and also mocktail ebra ye di fufuo banku na wache na de aka ho premto bre koduru lunch na akodi a ene ebomodem na to fa de all regional chef filling station wono mo amu abrepo no uduru JP filling station apakeka no na didi bom so de off Ahensan Estate Road cross from Yenisika FM ene ben adem na so de petroleum filling station watana so Patrapa Junction ho a sanso an agade Forukum station ho ena Kenya se ye ben Garden City University bomadin na ba wede na ba ogala jaw na mudi awre ho a aduane na ba hidie 0596 922 066 0596 922 066 de twatwo oningre akoso aduaya wose fatty liver no wo mana kwa ewa ha ulcer fibroid kidney no ye be bom na bomadin se be gina ye eni ntakofa liver care ni kana caretakers ye adwuma ye pa ene bomadin na ye ho adwuma bronya bro ba bi so be nom wo so yi sisi no maman na so wonnom no o say yes na so be nom me oboa wantumi ye kwa akra kwa benya ACP road power bus to kuma se de fe yasi ni Bloya Junction takrade Anaji Estate ye ne bank no ene pen 0244 544 422 Nasa 0200 383831 Omunyina daruma and today's sports 11:20 exactly legend
Tino Edasipi, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Mafe ye be fie no na ya betiti said in some city. Fie some yes say GF Abani Academy. Yes omse academy bia no wa me regularize all academies are. Obi mama aha.
Ase obi asori ana ose wati academy. Obi asori ana ose wati academy bi o no mu a obehunu no na ne ye ne yi no na ebia emiti omo standard no ntom pese omo set one standard all academies will operate within not to say as a F no regulate we say initially omo try say come be academy league so be kaya
and the league na obi o meet to standard o mani mobi na se metime kurase na matema de boabo ankola omo ho a mecheche ombo bo apebe bia mo mada se me mu Ghana mre bia wa bane magade
every football everything football
is it because they are is it because they are playing football
so say
because meaning say even in the UK I don't know the what but wo say akwa bi wo ba bi na enkola bi ko ho no train omo what would you say enkola no bia oya meaning principal of fan ba na wode na tena kam no de ne ko na ya training 2 hours time no akwa fan coffee
but won say
omo ma se baby obi tini baby obi dani ade de me fi se ni kwa se keye GF asem
I think say because
on the treatment dey man kola no ni ade ndi abeye area no asem minim so on dey because you see no bia no se ne de no o ye baby obi da okay man se kola no na baby ya no GF asem say municipal say child welfare so one for
so they should have some certain level of expertise be and I say if for no na say bi omo ye courses ma omo training academies no ne coaches no ne bia isa no ntino they want to find a way to make sure say best synchronize the system no na
will be denied the opportunity or me worry because obi wo ko obesro na park bi da ho
and also what
academy na o church omo ball yi say dey si bon kakra ada level na ebia mo sori a papa ba bi on beda because nkola na obi wo kwa ne maami ni ba bi ma ne da
of course yes
anope nam no bi din ko malam corners abuja panyi security ba ko wa no so wa bo corners and am so no so ba mu sama me friend malam no so ampa o man ko akotena ne papa fie onse nkwale obo ai no so no obo ne team obo kuma pem
still your bomb to betuma jina
ni ko to dwene ko to dwene nyakura enti no ma okotena malam papa fie ye won kwala ne ba bi ko mu dakro mu ni omunya bi na ena de brabeda me fie ni ade na start
ya house wo mu no
so me dey vinsan hwe hososo
no I think so maybe at that level we kind I think you can do it but when you get to your point to say you may need the FA assistance there.
I'm so much dissolve you.
Oh, that's it.
So I'm rap for regularization.
So let me can say you can do that at your local level.
And the academy.
But so say I don't ever into the system. So sometimes academy. And the other things the world must stop.
Okay.
But I say with time, you may need the FA to assist you do something. You want to do that, academy, as a
okay. I get your point.
The issue
me too kwa abruti me something kolan ko boto na me was so
the issue is recently there are issues. One enchebia na say boy be country be ko no free buy say no mo dey ba academy kuma say muku no Senegal ono muku Ghana say. Now there's another one Congolese beer and I'm saying about
that and some the back
now about course so Oyera enra I'm saying come some in the back lion then some baby and okay last year there was an issue here on Oyerepa Football Antenna when one academy coach
there's what fan it
yes they be
there be case na serious they say I serious.
Last week I saw
it has taken national
man bill my coach so they think say now people are taking advantage of academy and they are not doing the right thing but you know
or they will be called up him the
let's regularize it knowing say they are doing the right thing.
Okay, by your creative for so on say the paboni ninti your uncle Lebiswa omo sesi baby omo free answer no be pie bi na ebinum na so omo ya omo so omo ya
and say
if so they can grade it
and no so sana can
classification ebi I say omo ton roi ye omo dia eye tradition one center kakra na back clinic answer na ko hospital
ebi kra
omo nya ho de nyepe nti bia wo academy no ebi a GFA say we regional and district football association for omo no betimi ahwe at that level am monitor omo before so because me hwe enkoda na ye wo omo ba bia na ninti team no menya kumasi ana krukesi ma academy no ana talent
no
okay so a hope for no start omo development so I think there should be a delicate balance
sure
but for yenko na emre no kwa na eko
Otuo-Acheampong is not good enough. His backroom staff is raw. But don't sack him. Give him a seasoned technical hands to take Ghana to the World Cup. Honorable Nilanti van der Poel steps in to save Otuo-Acheampong's job.
Mimi Pemo Power the Ontana because it is too late to want to change a coach at this time. But the bench no any strong. Until you hear experienced people be on the bench, now my advice you as we go I'll my advice you. But say coach, why will you know all this one? No yeah. You do qualify, you Utu your Sesano. Osesana the person but I feel be sure place no obi mo so the most training come keep him but get a much more experienced coach or better than a chair and and yet me our host to say no me but we can have a very good experience or something like a consultant because every tournament countries like Akase they get experienced people who will be at the background always be studying the opponents and then be advising on the technical this thing to you.
Let me say I'm gonna clear say Otuo-Acheampong kakana wake up no enkonko ye Coach Frimpong Manso finds himself in a conundrum and in a fix as Kotoko are almost done with his midfielder Prince Bedu, but Apia McCarthy is refusing to pick his numerous calls nor return his WhatsApp messages. Tama, information you're picking is there's a midfielder nations your friends Prince Pedua MC Kotoko for ne omo eyewi na and now say coach performance will say oh yeah lose that player no and offer phone of free Apia Makati, your own Apia Makati. So Makati, I need you, come and help me. Tama. Oh yeah, yes.
Are you sure?
We are friend Apia Makati in fact.
Are you sure?
We are sending a series of messages.
Oh yeah, sure.
More than sure. Series of messages I just say.
Why not Apia Makati na Frimpong boy no money mobi or
and in fact
and Apia has renewed his contract
with Go Stars.
Go Stars paid him good money for 1 year. As 2 years, I think 2 years.
1 year. Apia, in fact, in information, just Apia has told some friends say he's playing 1 year or 2 offers from Ethiopia and Sika Akono after no say Omra Kenya.
Onkasa, Kache ngo ponza msenya no kre. Kache mom go create confusion. Because he do man trust. He gave him good money. Omo Tony pay mu. He is happy there. Ongo kanjo bia so ko Ethiopia bia.
That was more information.
Okay.
The man's officer and I'm going to ba. But also what I say. But appear decided to say officer on the contract with Go Stars. Just that coach Pimpon Manson push the ding say and Kapia am picking the cock. So
Kapia born on man.
Tama,
I'm surprised.
Tama, not be surprised. I can tell you emphatically say Pimpon Manson e man ba Edwin to for Efra Apia Efe Makati Senka say offering one foul there so the
okay
yeah enti any baba say ohiane din
the GFA is developing a new club licensing system to regulate academy operations, distinguishing them from juvenile clubs. This will grant academies specific privileges and ensure they are recognized as they may not necessarily play the local leagues, promoting clarity and standardization in Ghana football development structure. So juvenile clubs will exist with lesser requirements as compared to academies. Say what I say. Okay, thank you. Say, the fact that you have a juvenile football club and just say academy, who training Kolanum Yanum Kofi. But the academy will demand standards. Baby Omoda, baby Omote, the pitches available, and thank you very much. But Mamimo David Abaso, David Obeng has been helping us on this show.
My own David.
Anytime we've had issues like this, you bring some amount of clarity. If you are not also anonymous, anonymous. But we were anonymous, that's why I mentioned. But he has been giving very positive. He's learned football. Very well. Yeah.
Oh, David.
Okay. Babu yele na onyanu.
Ashanti go.
Over the casa na mjiba fu na baba yi. Oso onu zuni aguma no. Na David go wa.
Sana ko person work about ebetima ba na ko.
Omo boss. Omo yes. Omo your PS or that.
Over the nyi David. David also double steps no.
No, double steps. Ashanti Gold FC will play their matches at Lenclay Stadium. The stadium is not for champion nor Mr. Mpianin Enu. If Mpianin Enu think he's a man, he should step there and he will see. MCE for Boise for Sinalav threatens Mr. Mpianin.
That's one thing. I do say about that. Make up say one thing. Make up the music put up in different any money now. Make music put up go home. Make music put up fan. Make music. That's why because you don't want I hear going in red one. One about you. One is the one that you about. I say they don't know the whole nation holding to life. The president there. Apart from Christmas, no, there's nothing there. The Christmas is coming back. Bulky. The old man that top page. The predict you say the meaning. And it was a predict to the maybe. I'll walk up Kuma. Who boy the mu de wo ba ko ma de bia o ne should mo say e mo fe e na o ma de ade fe ni o ma le should o bia de kana gugu o mo to me yom first time interest ni o mo say o boss interest but me should am fighting for the interest of boss not the first time interest
and ya appeal bia and then your champion bia champion was using the facility for no team no the contract between champion and the Anglo go into the ma said you no be champion and stuff ya dey for Amrakwa as municipal chief executive ya dey be for Amrakwa but at his age the stadium is tied up not for Anglo go into that Anglo go dey be ake omo lete ba bonte na kan na she o fa lete na e ba bonte na omo release na e ba bonte ko kan na she go through and read it and see if you are planning any business with Anglo Goods and you are champion and even at all no crano party no and you are champion here it's for the community into ball no more ball adding to that ball group now one play almost ball no I'm running the baby possibly there point
em say omontokwa no emu you said I to call tokwa ni mu aye shi papa afei na people should brace themselves for what is going to happen in Obuasi because ntokwa no Mr. Ampenin onye na dey say obe give up and give up ochina but MC ni say o dey obi pa onye yi na tama mama mfa we enka ho onu ji edu no ontutu ne panko na obehia ni difo I will arrest him. Honorable Ampiano Enim threatens to arrest the former team manager of Ashanti Gold FC for collecting 20,000 Ghana cedis. Enti tama Jiedu
why then
honorable Ampiani say obechino o say on the ontutu ne panko no obehia ni difo na obechina to
nyere yankasa e bere yemuno radio de
onu no benebu yo
nyamna say on the obunu wa muno
de be voice ni
na I'm just say onu kasa no nte public radio or TV so
de be public place interview public everything mpacho oh come on opa
no titi the make sense say me just say o ka say obi munu panko obi hye difo a profane sana me say
okay any me jai me ye no fi ho but boys no but was so bechi no the boys was so bechi no
boatin ko so boatin punto ni dey ni na party one course we be do work the din he pedi ato ni ya di papa dia dey din pedi ma boatin na for pedi ma boatin ani nya ka mo mi ga di be boatin ni nya
na Andra Jiedu say sikani die edro ye treske bia mom e no kure bezes ka no 20,000 and otuai and so kwa no dey say mu e ho adwuma
tu be no what the company that makes me long for manage the money tu be no e ti do me no be ti ba police do be ti mo sa no be kasa to na e ten o e actually obi no fu ka ba ha tu be no le Jiedu so we be ti ka no so me be jam be dey ti o ku ti e wa ya no dey on to the bank o be Jiedu
honorable Mpie who can say maybe offer or say my story be offer or no so okay say on Mr. Enim inti
very popular Obuasi
we're strong papa
say o contest you know independent candidate
yeah
when yanko I know
Olusu prime minister and ko independent na and also so say when ya
NDC and MPP
we MPP
I know ko independent
okay
yeah inti no send brother and Bolasito
Wani Bolasito
oni Bolasito former MP ni na
okay
ni pa o take your friend Bolasito
enti no tama ntokwa na fe there
okay
see there obia owo interest Obuasi fa ni nko because it is not going to be easy but MC say Ashanti Gold FC on bebo match no ho lenkle na say emisa
now what happened to the court order
was say nkwade watutuma to atwe baby your voices baby holding abutre
court order
was we ye nyina bebo akere we ye
but the court ma order say e was anyway all right yeah
pay the full money or no negotiations when the heading reject house installment payment arrangement naka house sin kabe yanka ude nka bi yanka yitwetwa nka krakra naka watcho letter ma fifa for say o ma ye kwan na yenye registration o se masa ibeni mo Untu anya sadia. Ene nti tama
onso tie when heading for nini nkofo no. This is a team one. Nanu ya na say no ase no matime tuom players ka. To munya abotre. No munti o mase no muntwetwa n kakrakra. On say ogwe we be na affect salary.
Did the pressure what dey ma o mu no because o say so position ye ga.
Don't you munti anas. Ya no ano. Because gola no pay ni hia. Enti ka je kakra.
That pressure we did so.
Zach, young coach has ana enko. Enti no
3 months, 2 months, there's another 1 month. On a brilliant suni. Ndi some of your ebe kan
the expectation in your players and expectation.
O me kan what is the reality?
Na me the players no. Omu nim so mbenya bi January. Omu enu.
Ana me say I'm only talking reality.
O wanya 2 years.
I'm only talking reality. But it's serious no too. It's serious. Na me to be honest with you if there's one obi expect say coach Otuado enko World Cup na enko for obi mra. On se sana dwene na nya de besie enya de asade no ebesie from the FA no
ye de fa ho ben
yes nya de besie
so try de say we de nya asema na
me kra no and I agree with obi a obadwene bi ase enkipu no me no ntane adwene na onko World Cup no again the first time onko World Cup ni the rest is that Ghana your team no enya is not in the best of shape your team na ankasa no and then ukofa Pep Guardiola kra ba you need to do some work on it. Memes Otuo baby na me ya no me adwena akara say yes we were the backroom staff na ne assistants na experience was na form as at level na ye wo no but say o obi say we shefa enso wo dia say ne yen san kasa e wo form ni biem anam wo chedi
e dey na wo form
the backroom na assistant coaches no
e wo form say one na wo na dey na wo form
o he this month any John Princeton so so we be level na nka ye kona
teams when no assistants no e was my example of team be our assistant coaches no was assistant coaches are always a form for providing advice kakama coach
form for before be to provide advice
to my example
ko ye third assistant
over my example of
so to ebia
obi agwa ko fara pro to do o to be abesa no
obesa to
what I'm saying is third assistant what I'm saying is that now you have Shefa
third
so no hope
scout ba
and say if Shefa what they are the idea of say
Shefa is on assistant
oh that's all they overall member the overall boss and Otuado no will need something from him at least he's with them until the BB air course na
is it not worrying say head coach na the biano is okuhu obi a obi here BB afiro
oh not necessarily
I'm used to assistant coaches and your friend saying technical team one pagini no over no atwe na no akori say obet dey afutu na ebetima ye wa ha so they don't necessarily need to be obi a akwaya Brentford ni free wa be coaching say Kit David was a 1 year obey. Nobody even knew him. Do you even know assistant coaches of clubs or national teams?
But I am in relation to the competition I come
but America for World Cup no assistant coach in wine.
But I'm talking about Ghana.
No. Oh, so you are giving scenarios. You are giving scenarios. Now usually
raising issues.
Usually no. Assistant coaches no.
Normally that's true. That is
now the entire we are banning say I said the energy deal where coach no
because I make your money say if you have refresh for Abeka home there and say start reverse your note about what who says chef is there or assist baby if you say Otuado don't even go do no the chef is there unless they tell the chef and any role here to play as far as Black Stars are concerned
is the empty time no ne yin na ente ho head coach there.
I thought they make
head coach they won't even go do baby assistant in banko.
No, so you need a good assistant coach. I'll make me advice you. Because, for example,
drive an mate, you know.
Of course, you need a very good mate. You need a very good mate to assist you. Assistant coach win here. So you need an assistant coach. Or because or madam for na mama or you must own it. I sound coach, I'll bet me I can't be actually the head coach. I'm a head coach, you know. But if I look at John Spencer, a sidebar boy, you know, in coaching, because I'm so from Kakra. from kakra. But then me ya na me kan na me twa me kan.
Anya Kolo Toure mu na gina Pep Guardiola chi.
O na se Kolo Toure be level no was so say njom.
Adinta, edi ahun.
Ball ni bo. Be ya coach we afa o.
Oya Ghana ni ndra.
No. Kolo Toure.
Na the number of World Cup
Ball ni bo. As a leader, as a player for club and country ni na no. So o so say don't president.
He's been to the World Cup. He's been to a number of African Cup of Nations. He played in the Premier League. Plays in other leagues. He's right. In Premier League, he can Obobi. And he said, "Where you to assistant coach? Must say unqualified." And I remember example say, look at the gap between Pep Guardiola and Kolo Toure. Down Nigeria,
the difference is that when you Pep and we Otuo-Acheampong,
that's fantastic.
So the Odi no ono ye big extraordinary enti omo
I don't have to find so
the problem is not the assistant coaches. The problem is the one leading.
Then if that's the case there, then Refreshefa is there. What about that one too?
No assistant coach.
What is he doing here?
So a technical
advisor. So the advice to go into what happens on the field. He advises Otuo-Acheampong about what happens on the field, not any other thing. Everything I didn't buy, I say, coach, you know, the modern bonus say confidence again for no form. Now, what the opening, what the queen, what you manager, it will be a boy. It is if on one has to see it as a kind of year can be to young to your bossy. Now, you can work up. I would believe that the Ghana for here is to say you're a very good team. A team, now first you can work up on your confidence woman. At say 2010 to some extent, say 2014. Yes, utu na a team I can work up on your confidence room. If in 2018, crown, you go through this, but for Sikasema cover issues by. But with a team with the take off Kudus, Jordan B. Unya a lot of players. I be mount that standard performance, no.
So say Jordan.
I will not say Jordan. Oh, but the Black Stars one. Or the Kudus be Jukubi Jordan, and to some extent 1 or 2 be. All compare where all your comparative analysis. May I say of the work of Ayako no team where I did kono and an strength no from. I stand both technically and playing body to fantastic. I think that's the case. No, I'm
final one no revenue.
Final one no
on match.
Asante Kotoko interested in you na o can say you are not too. O can not microphone na man 40. Asante Kotoko interested in Bibi Mensah Ransford Mensah from All Blacks. Rudolph Mensah to augment or more attack. My unit said, I was looking at how many goals has he scored. Menyasha was watching more than 5 goals in the Premier League. Martinez in the system. And I'm a
analyze him. How do the statistics?
And I'm say, yes, sir. Oh, my baby call me. And I you know, or potential who are very special in him. Of course, what don't player be say no potential. If given opportunity, knowing a very good supplies, maybe he will do well. Maybe all Blacks now. Oh, yeah, that needed supplies now. I'll bet my tower, you know. So but I'm hoping, say,
but I mean, the GFA is emphasizing the academics should register with them for standardization, data collection, and support. This process is new. It was previously led by Coach Otuo-Acheampong, who certified facilities, meeting standards. A real code process is in order, and it's about ensuring proper protocols are followed. Greetings from Morovia. Nana Mankwana or Morovia. Watch it. Again, he waves into the Black Star coaching. I will say the battle between I just read the battle between Mpianin and Honorable Fostilaf is more political and power playing of Boasun and or Boasin. It is more of MPP and NDC. Both contested. They were on the same in the just ended parliamentary elections in Boasin. James Omo campaign also. John Prince was once a head coach of PSL club Marisburg in South Africa. So we have head coach, once a head coach of Marisburg in South Africa.
Marisburg for appointed John as a head coach.
Obi a head coach.
Assistant and worked here.
Obi a head coach.
Worked him too.
He was a head coach. So we have worked here. We know now the team no go back. We had some experience as a coach. We just don't want to promote our own. We always look down on our own. I say, but go to the team no go coach here. And go coach here. Assistant why sound Abrabo nyina.
Why first team coach at Leicester?
Go see saying. Yes, say na ni yin di.
What the man be say Obi can Leicester also go see saying.
First team coach at Leicester. But wait, Sasa we are not Rudolph no. He was the top scorer in Division 1 last season.
Okay. So from that
for All Blacks or share 27 goals. Tama no more Division 1 no na qualify.
Ghana Boli Gamia promotion ba. Munso top scorer at some number.
We are it is part
of go to be Chelsea back to
a part of the numbers that and we will give it to him. That is what he has. And so far this season he's still not sure. Was 5 goals this season?
A man go Romo.
Was 5 goals? After Mano yes on go Romo. Was goals pa or goals no problem say that Mano
operation scorer.
Mr. Otuo, you see, I know I'm highway sports and I'll repeat it here. I mean, what is happening? What is champions' interest? I asked this question yesterday. In interest, is it? Last he's fighting a losing battler. And Fanun could be because he will lose it. One. I'm going to go for no.
I have some information. It may not be good for radio. If we are a question about champion and his interest. It may not be good for here. If we are not a ding come. If it's good, na baby the home come higher.
Because I'm going to go for no catch for no go. And when they were giving champion the team.
Na champion a lawyer for so a catch for.
Somebody mean the
okay, how to come.
Okay, Mate. Tell me how many team name champion. I remember the chicken told us they only bought the team for $1.
Now, the chicken for champion. I said the champion.
All the champions are level. I am interested in that. The other said the Momumianu, and as to who was the leader already at the Momumianu for $1 because that time. Now I'm going to go wanted to take that burden off. As go seek a seminar mutual from problems, or dodging it. But and then me example and the secret him how people confuse down first no what the more vision we not no the new method is that we are on an agreement. I say me I'm rent be a 5 CD a month
tuna so many ska behind that
what they do is that
we dey the okoto no go here fool
yo
o tuna no na fool no tuaka anza no many ska ko
and o men say agreement rent 5 CD scan me pay but there's agreement say a rent the amount it me too as me so I don't know I'm not go for near no because I say they wanted the burden to go off them. I don't want them to say $1 the argument they says similar the amount but because they knew the value of the stadium, the value of Otori Park, and the value of the other immovable assets and no. A man fan count because they know say it's too expensive. Say they tell say for it's a man fan count. I don't want to see change. Until you were using the stadium because you're the team now mount. You need a place to play football.
So far as you are using the old team no more there. Stadium no firework
ma.
So kai why for sure. Amfa omudi no amfa.
It's now say almost say because of ABC they've terminated the agreement. Only any business going closer to the stadium again because I know they are.
It's simple sir.
It's simple. Team na all they are. Team they amount. But asset there.
Now Harika circumstances that have changed. Where is the team?
The team now.
Team na the ma wa. And you can't say use stadium no. Where is the team?
Team
so SM baby.
And omumpo atrese agreement na omo say agreement for you to use the facility, but they have terminated it because of one or two reasons.
Or no, are aware of this termination.
You should be aware.
Same thing in our court.
You should be aware. So, it's meaning why is
okay.
Champion person say your boss link is do me no. Yes, who would take me their child?
Say no they rent it.
Hey, say I'm going to go for no.
Or they rent it go for.
Say
now boss team we no
team. No, just their boy. Team no.
Man say
debut. Now we last season this season.
Yeah, football we play.
Now good for your team na.
Be quiet. Come on, be quiet no moje.
Ben am no mbom to it come on.
And no na the people of Boise is trying to stop it. Yeah. Because stadium na nyawo dia. What do you call it? And Oberka say mo say am say Kruma say na no nipa na ensuru nyame na nko fom feriade because
they be say emra na emra nyame.
Ele si pa na nipa tinya ku
bibia no esi. Mo we so na mo nka
asem nyina say obo Obuase a ukut pitch na Lincoln na ukutu kama champion.
Sana na tie until
ukutu kama champion.
Ni nyina na eji.
Na say football ban is from all football related activities.
Odidi wu na ko football. Obe high me dan football related activity.
Football so they are banning.
Ono be bobi. Se ko to ko concert ono.
Yes, ni bibia se ko concert dia fan. But ko football organized by the FA dia.
Ko for Abasi here stadium. The other be here me fan be na wa football related activity. So
yeah, so Euro champion onya botre. Asa asem no utie mu a na wahu se Ghana mrawa hantia. Myesa anka we no boys no be sori ayi ke sheketu e.
We nanze wo ya yi o.
To de ori Obuase no.
Am go wan kechi.
De ori Obuase de si Obuase no. No to de si Obuase na enyo. De si Obuase na enyo. Ko be 3 years. Obuase nya bon hwe. Ne obi aba no to kasa bre kwese nka champion na wo se akiri na wo bo so mo mbra na ode e ba na amanfo de achew de si ye nka adofo de achew so anya he tinka as go di shi ni si ya wo kra na se wo ko she akiri na nka wo ko po obi na nka ode ne ba Obuase wo na nka ya se wo replace you mo den from free division 1 na kra bra kan no na nya ye na se ye ka kire wo ese wo na nka wo she akiri
along the line. I'm also privy to some information. If we Omni I champion ko Cambo. The Oman sign contract, but okay, but the changes had not been done at the registrar general. It will be any disagreement be no count major shareholder.
Sana senke da.
But problem is na say some no say twema na.
If you do the able to
but say shareholder they say on for no obi fu from be here and there.
No to sana senke ye. Enti sabro mo akakakro mo ba ni twitwa na mu bia o ha. Wo de fa to nche no mo mbransa. Wo ya no mo ba. Na nka akire no wa pɛ ho asamaka. So na sabri obi de o mo banka krakra mo da first. Now the asem we between choma kwam na na keshe sem ne ba won ba de wo kasa no oso toto pa ne ko mo toto pa ne ko na be hia e keshe
enyo ba ne kasa
MC enu no nyeso oni boys na kasa oni area boys na dika di nkomoda
oba na busa
omo nyina omo ere
bacho MC no
oba no musa
the president ko ka kire Obuase for say Obama Omabo Premier League no Obana focus no Obana focus no because about 2028 to one beba
now
ama NDC for Obuase
yes
no ma ko bu so mo say mo ka se mbe ka kire se mbe Premier League abo Obuase sa mren se we mu na wo no ma ba no dom nza kire
no to na who kosa
Obana ni bre no
na who kosa
tira na ma kwa ka say political
yes political no to na who kosa
and Abrante na careful
and yewra John Mahama ko Obuase and can your man ko kwa e di akyerem ka football nka ho ka champion ne sa as good sem number ka sa bro be ka se mu kwan bi da ha mu nsuo bi da ha me amamo it was before a politicians be kasa no ati ase ehun se e no na nkofo ne pe
enti no de sha abɔsɛ ne ba enti wa hwɛ yi a sɛ de bubu pa kɔ na abɛhia na ekehye
oh bet
moto we are so past champion ko o tete obo ase pa na nkasa abre issue ni na issue ni na mu a kaje se police for be mu
sa na ase dressing room go fon go jino obed na say wo ha adwuno
enti asem na ne ka no ye ka ne sa
that zero so ka asem za men kan cho man kan we win Arsenal ni ba we say tell Zakito we the Arsenal fans are not worried Jackson Owusu but zero ni o say yenga say no ni abri zero
oh na zero dey go
Good morning. Please, I heard Zach saying we are worried about our recent performance. The truth of the matter is that we will get worried when our play is poor. When we have all our full squad, we still on the top of the league, even with the issue around. As Zach should think about